theme song.
And I 100% turned the mics on at exactly the right moment. Hello everybody and welcome to our Overly Bright Twitch channel. Now you're here with your toes and our somewhat tepid waters. I guess you better introduce yourselves. We're the Bloodthirsty Puppet. I am Blood Puppet and I have had about 2 hours in about 48 of sleep. So we're doing so good. Couple of rules for chat before I get too far. Don't be a tool about someone's race. Don't be a tool about someone's gender. And most importantly, don't be a tool. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons tonight. We are playing Reck and Rionne, which is in Casey's homebrew world. And on that note, before I fuck up anything else, I'm handing everything over to Casey.
Hi, I'm Casey.
Hello.
This thing's on, yes? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Casey. Let me hand you over to my roommate, the amazing Lexi, for our weekly recap of what happened last week on Reck and Rionne.
Hooray.
You're on.
All right. What's up, bitches? It's your boy. All right.
Hey.
Hey. How you doing?
So,
How you doing?
Yeah. All right. So last week on Reck and Rionne, we ended with everybody was at the temple, sleeping like, you know, people who didn't leave many, many innocents to die and solve their own problems. So we come back and you're still in the temple. You wake up and you're exploring. There may be a guard. We don't know. Engyell went to ask a guard about protecting Sabine, and the guard is like, nah, fam, we got this. Oswin is in the library because he's a nerd. Nerd. Luckily for you guys, it's Taco Tuesday. Unfortunately for Hassan, it's Taco Tuesday, and he hates tacos and is trying to scope out the High Priest's rooms. Priest? I'm an idiot who can't say that word. I just want to point that out. I have no idea what I just said.
Close enough.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, so he tries to go into the High Dude's rooms, but he can't, so he has to go have tacos like a pleb. Yeah, Casey's cracking up uncontrollably over the High Dude.
It's not a high priest like station wise. He's a high.
Yeah, he's a high priest. Like, whoa, man.
Like, whoa.
So Oswin and Ulrich fell asleep. Engyell tries to call Lathander but gets a busy signal. Hassan practices magic to level up real quick, and also he has an owl now named Genji. I'm assuming that this owl just sprung fully formed from your mind.
Awesome.
Yeah, okay. And then it's break-in time. Do. Can't touch this. Anyway, there's a guard outside of the door. So Hassan first tries to use a magic distraction on the guard, but the door was locked, so he had to try to distract the guard again. So this time he tried to use the magic brain owl to distract the guard again, but the guard is like, no, I will not be so easily swayed from my post this time. You can't get me, motherfucker. I don't fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Wait, no, that's not it. It's fool me once, shame on you, isn't it? I've heard that misused so many times that I don't even know what the accurate saying is, guys. So Hassan just gave the fuck up and went to bed. And there's a lot of wacky dreams going on. Just some shady business going on because y'all had your headphones off, so I can't really say what the dreams were. And I lost my place. Okay. There was pancake breakfast! ! After which you go to Churig. When you get there, there's a slight mishap with the rings, and you get arrested. And you got brought before the queen, who was like, go directly to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Oh, by the way, sudden interruption by the princess's handmaiden to say that she is the actual princess. Shock and awe abound. The princess wants you to not go to jail and to be her guards instead. The queen takes a brief minute to just totally give up that she knows Ulrich and Engyell. And Hassan thinks this is an excellent time to remind the queen that the princess promised gold. Just as a theme, Hassan and Engyell just have no respect for anyone or anything. Like, that's just a running thing that keeps happening. So because you don't respect anyone or anything, the queen eventually just gives in, makes you guards, and tells you that you have to share a room now. Did you get gold, by the way? I didn't get any word on that. No, you didn't get gold.
Not yet. Princess still owes me, goddammit.
Princess stiffed us.
Demons don't get gold.
Casey said demons don't get gold. I say that's racist.
That
I
is
agree.
racist.
Don't be like having a go at my demon friend here. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, I have horns, obviously, if anybody deserves money. Horns.
Yeah.
I have fucking.
Yeah.
I have like some really tiny ass angel wings.
You have, like, burb feathers sticking out of your face.
Oh no. They're
Oh my
like
god.
long.
Okay. So after she sends all of you to your room, except for Ulrich, because the queen needs to have a super secret conversation with him. I don't know what was said. I can't tell you anyway.
They were fucking.
Remember.
They were just straight up fuck.
Yeah, they were. They totally were. So then you guys are in your room, I assume, talking about life, the universe, and everything. Sudden interruption by Ulrich to say he's been the mage slayer this whole time. This makes Hassan understandably perturbed because they were going to be hunting buddies.
I might
Oswin-
have helped you find him.
In fact, it did.
I would have liked to see that,
I would
honestly.
say
I'm not
that
sure
would be-
why Ulrich just gave up his secret identity so fucking soon.
Engyell called him out,
Oh.
and it was pretty much right on the table with the queen knowing him anyways.
Oh. Okay. So also, Oswin is still a mystery, wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in a burrito.
It's taco, 'cause it's Taco Tuesday.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I don't know what I was thinking.
How am I mystery? I'm just a 16-year-old human.
That's some bullshit on that, man.
And then there's a sudden interruption from Hassan's pet owl to say, "Cliffhanger, bitches!" And that's what you missed on Glee.
Yay.
Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Hooray.
Thank you.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, next week we're not playing, yeah?
No.
Next week I might be able to sleep in the Saturday night.
Haha.
I have fun, exciting plans for next Saturday off. I will go to sleep. I'm
Me
so
too.
hip, yo.
All right. So as the lady said, wow, I'm in like all in shadow and everything.
You're so mysterious.
Love this. I'm a shadowy figure.
The darkness encompasses you.
Oh yeah, I have my hoodie. Damn it, I should be wearing that. I'll have to find it in the break.
Oh, hello. Okay, so as the lady said, you are having a big conversation about life, the universe, and everything. When suddenly, out of nowhere, Gaji squawks. Lots of squawks.
Do owls squawk?
They make a noise.
Yes.
Okay.
All birds squawk.
All right. Hassan's going to close his eyes and he's going to transfer his vision and hearing to Gaji and see what's going on outside.
Okay.
That's part of the Find Familiar spell. Just-
Okay. You look through Gaji's eyes, and it's the princess, Mathilde,
Real.
heading down the hallway towards your door.
The princess is coming to the dark eyes.
Shit. Ulrich hides the arrows that got thrown at him and gives you a shitty look.
Hassan just gives you a toothy grin. Just got his little fangs sticking out and everything. Hassan's just gonna get up and open up the door, have Gaji hop up on his shoulder.
Okay. Mathilde kind of like she sees you open the door. She looks down at the owl as you open the door, and then she looks up as it hops on your shoulder, and she kind of like she definitely saw the owl before, but she's like, how did you know I was out here?
Dead bird.
Oh. May I come in?
It's your fucking house. We're just guests, apparently.
That's true, but it's your room, so I don't want to be rude.
Room, prison, jail, cell, whatever you want to call it. Come on in. We're having a chat.
She walks in and she's like, jail cell? I saved you guys from being in jail. You're free once you get me across to Resha.
You're right. Well, why don't you sit down and tell us what it is you're here for?
I just wanted to come and check on you. My mother can be a lot. And I just wanted to make sure you were all okay and see if I could do anything to make you more comfortable.
You can be honest with us. I think we deserve that much at this point.
Honest about what? What do you need to know?
Why you were masquerading as somebody that you weren't? I can understand us, or at least some of us. But
Do you think it's easy to travel around the realm as the princess when your marriage is about to cause something that many people do not want? Those people that kidnapped me when they thought I was the handmaiden, can you imagine what they would have done to me if they knew I was me? I travel in disguise for my own safety.
We could get you a ring too.
Yes, I've thought of that.
You can wear mine. I don't need it.
I don't want to look like you. I appreciate it though.
It might be a lot safer. All joking aside.
But that is legal. You're not supposed to have magic items like that. That's banned.
Yes.
Heavy sarcasm there.
Yes, I could tell. You don't think much of me, I'm assuming.
I think more of you than your mother, if that means anything.
It's probably because you haven't paid him yet.
That you do owe me some money, to be fair.
I know, and I will pay you.
I mean, you're only alive because of her, so.
That is also true. I was down in Moreno, talking to some friends, and I'm visiting some family, and I always travel disguised, so people you generally don't get bothered as a handmaiden. A little bit, but you get to keep, I'm not allowed to travel without a guard, and that is why I can't travel without my ring, because it would look very suspicious. Random person traveling with a guard.
I think you need to get better guards then. Besides, just us, since we're kind of fucking off as soon as this is all done.
Well, my gods are all dead.
Right, like I said.
That I had
better guards.
handpicked. Once I get to Russia and get married, I'll be under the protection of Fonane, so it'll be up to them to pick me out new gods.
Do you want to get married?
She gives you like a really sad smile. It's complicated.
That usually precedes no, just in a fancy way.
Yes, you're right. I don't want to get married, but it's for the good of our countries, and there's not much I can do about it.
Mm.
I'm the only daughter of the king of Kayeste, and after a while, my husband and I will come back here and become the king and queen of Kayeste. So I'll get to at least come home. It's not like I'm marrying the first son. So, at least there's that. But no, I don't really like being... the idea of being a political tool that is only used to marry and breed.
I've got two questions, kind of unrelated from each other, but both possibly kicking over an anthill. Have you, well, we've got no, apart from Oswin here, who, is gonna tell us everything we get out of here. You're, right. Your bloodline is that of Heronius, right?
Yes.
So you're an asthma like me? Well, sorta.
It was so long ago. And we've been my family has been married to humans for so long. I don't think I qualify.
How old are you?
25.
You didn't have like a screaming download of Celestial or anything like that?
No. We're very far removed. That my ancestor was the son of Hieronius, but
Okay. Okay. This is my other question. I'm sorry, but I have to break your trust here a little bit. But as I said, we've been trying not to hide anything from each other since we're also unbelievably screwed. Why are you looking into the gods that celebrate or our death?
gods of death. Why am I looking into them?
Yeah.
Because she looks like down and she looks really sad. I'm doing research into the undead because the necromancer was a friend of mine before he was the necromancer. And I want to see if I can save her.
So she really was a noble, huh?
Yes.
Right. Does she have a name?
We don't speak it.
Why not?
Can you write it down on a piece of paper or something?
We don't speak her name, but...
All right, so write it down. It's not speaking, then you just...
Do you have a piece of paper?
You know, on the list of things that I travel with, that's not one of them.
You know what? And I just like just pull up my water canteen. It's like, just put your finger in the end of this and just write it on the floor.
Okay. Give me a second, because it's in the notes that I didn't have up. So I wasn't expecting you to ask her name.
Tell me her name,
And I
bitch!
pretty much told you no, and you persisted. And so now I have opened my notes.
You made me open my notes, you dicks. I hate that feeling. Why do you make me do this?
How dare you ask questions I am not prepared for?
I'm prepared, just in a far, far long ago document. Into
I
the
made
vaults
up
I shall
for
go
it.
to find the name of this great noble lady.
Quite terrible.
She spells out the name, and it's Lydia. Lydia.
Uh-oh. That's a name that rings a bell. Oh no, it's Lycia. Okay, that's all good. Lydia. Sworn to carry our
Okay.
burdens, Lydia.
Interesting.
Cool.
While we're asking on the topic of asking questions, Princess, can I have my dagger back, please?
Oh, yes. I don't have it on me.
What? Princess. I have an uneven amount of daggers. This is not okay.
Do you want mine?
No, I have an empty sheath, and I want my dagger.
No, I mean, like, if you're worried about, like, the whole balance thing, then you can borrow mine. You know, I don't
Okay,
really care.
okay.
I have a ceremonial
you-
dagger, which you can't have, but I do have another dagger.
Okay, I'll take your dagger, and then Princess, you give my dagger to her. Okay.
I have a name. It's not her.
Well, you okay? Just Dagger, please.
I give him the dagger.
Semantics.
I give it to him hilt first, so it doesn't look I'm about to stab him.
Also the spare clothes. That not right now. I just
She's you look and she's actually wearing very regal garments right now. She's changed. She's wearing very princessy clothes.
like a fancy ass dress or something.
I like a codardy and all that other think of like a medieval like princessy dress. That's kind of what she's wearing right now.
So like a really puffed out ass.
No, that's not medieval. That's 1800s.
I don't fucking know.
Get your dresses right, man. She looks like a princess. That's all we need to roll with.
Excuse me. Okay.
Just imagine your own princess and don't tell Casey what you're imagining because it'll be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are currently 5 different versions of this game going on, guys. Plus, I have many people in the audience, so do what you want, man.
If anyone knows what it is, she's wearing a coat hardy.
I don't know what that is. All right.
Bless
Don't
you.
worry about it.
But yeah, if you could, the spare clothes I gave you, those are
Yes.
kind of.
I actually, I will have them sent down. I was having them cleaned.
Oh, okay. Great.
You're gonna
think.
stand out like a sore thumb.
Who?
You. Your clothes are all clean. Basic traveling clothes, right? Should be covered in stains and
Oh no,
soot
it's
and-
just a spare set. What I'm wearing right now is my usual attire, minus the really funny looking shirt.
I was
But
about to say you're wearing a funny ass looking shirt.
Yes, what is up with that shirt? I don't remember if I asked you yesterday.
you didn't. It looks nice.
Anyway, so I also want to talk strategy to you guys because tomorrow is going to be you'll have a free day, but we have to pack all the things and we want to get going as soon as possible. So I wanted to talk to you about what route you guys would like to take. My mother's going to send out one of my actual handmaidens dressed as me in like a fancy carriage and everything ahead of us, probably tomorrow, in case there are any attempts at attacking or whatever, as like a diversion. And we're going to go. I'm going to wear regular clothes, be in disguise again, ish. But I wanted to know, do you want to go across the plain? Do you want to go up through the fort? Do you have any thoughts on what the best strategy is?
The roads are the first place that people would be looking,
Probably want to avoid the fort. Avoid all the people we can.
right? The more people
well,
that see you, the more likely
well,
someone could recognize you.
Well, are you going to be telling your mother this?
Telling my mother what?
What we're doing? Where are we going? If you want to be secure, the only people who should know where you're going is us.
All right.
That is a good point.
Have it your way. That's fine with me.
Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but if you do want to be secure and safe, nothing leaves this room.
That's fine.
The door is shut, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hassan's gonna have Gaji go back out into the hall and have him do the same thing. So if anybody approaches, start making a ruckus.
Mhm.
And he's gonna shut the door again and lock it, and then say, "Right, probably best if we make sure that we're secure."
Yes. Of course.
So, if we go across the plains, that is probably the better way to be going.
All right. Just wanted to check with you.
This time, Princess, I suggest arming yourself with whatever you feel comfortable with.
Yes.
Wear armor of some sort underneath your typical attire.
Yes, of course.
Trying to think what else would be good. What about you, Ulrich? Any ideas? You're good at this evading thing.
Well, I mean, I've never really traveled in a group. I've always been alone, sleeping in trees to avoid people. I don't think that that's really appropriate for all of us to do. It's not as easy for people who, aren't cats and all that. But I would just sleep in the woods.
Oh, we're going to have to cross the plains, though.
Yeah.
We would have to go at a fast pace to try to get to the woods on the other side.
It's going to take at least 2 or 3 days to cross the plains.
I mean, we'll just do what we got to. We got to do it.
Because we have to go. If we're going to go to the plains, are you planning to go up the road and across the bridge, or down and across so that we avoid the road altogether?
I think we should avoid the road altogether. I think we should sneak out as late as possible, or as early, whatever side of sleep you decide to go on. We need to get out unnoticed. We need to go when we tell you to, and not when your mother suggests.
Yes. Well, I still think that we should wait a day or two. I have some things I need to do, but
how important are they?
They're important to me.
Who are we to argue? We're just hired guards.
Look, I'm sorry for the fact that you're going to have to continue to be in my company and guard me and all that. I am. I'm sorry that if I'd known about your rings, I wouldn't have brought you into the city.
Princess, it's not your fault.
Can I insight that?
Go for it.
No, that's a 6.
Oh.
Meh. I'm not that wise.
No, clearly.
I don't agree with all of my mother's policies.
You seem a lot different than her. A lot nicer, for one.
She smiles at you. Thank you.
Say, we're not angry at you. Well, I'm not angry at you. It's not your fault.
I feel terrible, though, because you all have lives I'm sure you want to get back to, and here you are being forced to escort a princess to a castle.
Princess, have you ever heard of the idea of choice? We have a choice. We don't have to do this.
Well, it's hard to make a choice when your other choice was jail.
Yeah. I give it a day before I would have got out.
And,
Not in Charig.
most other cases, it's death, and, I'm not worried too much about that, so...
Right. Well, she, stands up and she gives a little nod. She's like, I will have your things sent down, and, that is... I would love for you guys to come up and have dinner with me, or to have breakfast with me tomorrow, but I have to dine with my mother, and I'm sure you don't want to dine with my mother.
That's
So, I will have breakfast sent down outside. If you see, there's a little room across the hallway that has a table and some chairs in it for you to eat in. There aren't any servants currently in this wing of the servants' quarters, so.
Oh, and if you could also send down our payment, that would be great.
She gives you like a look.
I want to go shopping.
I agree. If we
Alright,
have
I'll
money,
have
we
your-
can buy supplies.
I will have your payment sent down as well.
Perfect, thank you.
All right. Well,
Before you go,
yes,
I have a question.
of course.
Why can your mother tinker with magic rings?
I don't know. Does she?
She took
Oh,
our
she
rings
took
and
your ring-
altered them.
Well, that wasn't really altering them, was it? She just put a little thing on all of your rings that will make it them that like hides them from the barrier
That still seems a little bit.
Well, she had the barrier built, so she knows how to get around it. All the guards have weapons that, or whatever, that can be used under the barrier. Not real magic weapons, holy magic weapons or whatever. And not all of them, some of them. Whatever, you get my point.
Could we get some of those items?
No.
Burn.
I'm sorry. They're for the Hyronian guard. So they're made specifically for each person.
It's okay. I totally understand. Your mother doesn't put your safety above others. It's fine. I totally understand. She doesn't want the best protection for you. It's cool. I'll do the best I can with what I'm working with, but
She shakes her head and she's just like, you are a ridiculous man.
according to your people, I am not even a man.
Well, I don't hold with that.
Well, I appreciate it, because there are not many people who seem that way.
Probably more than you think.
I would like to hope so. Usually they see the horns and the tail, and then the fangs and claws, and they go, oh, it's a demon.
It's a demon, Ryan.
Yeah, exactly. Like that. See?
Ah!
Yes.
Quite convincing.
You should go wrap
Thank
up
you.
your what you can as soon as you can.
Yes, I'm going to try to have it all done tomorrow. So that we can leave about day after or late tomorrow night. So, you have the day tomorrow to shop, visit people, do what you need to do. I know, we don't know anything. I'm going to,
Truer words have never been spoken. We don't know anything.
Sure.
I'm going to go upstairs and go to bed because it's quite late and I am quite tired. So, good night. And she nods at you all and walks out of the room
Good night.
and closes the door behind her.
Fuck. I tried to get weapons for us. Damn it. That would
It's
have
a
been
good
so cool.
effort.
Could you imagine me walking around looking like this, swinging a fucking holy sword or some shit?
One needs any of that.
No, I can't.
Exactly. Nobody would be expecting it.
I have a meta question. Fanane, the Tabaxi, and the Tieflings are still kind of outlawed, aren't they?
Are you asking that to me?
Yeah. This is my meta question.
Infonane?
Yeah.
You don't know.
We
In
don't
game,
know.
your character would not know.
Shit.
Would my character,
Nope. No.
being that we have...
You guys have a
Yeah.
relationship with Fonane, so you would assume that they're more cool with magical,
Okay.
with your races, but you don't know because you haven't dealt with them personally, have you?
Not unless I had to make it deliver to them directly, which I imagine
No.
would have been few and far between.
No, you know that they're down with Kolvani, but you don't know if they're down with all the races in Kolvani.
There.
What about
I mean,
Oswin?
I'm sure my name carries some weight there.
Possible.
You don't have a
no
name.
You don't know.
Exactly.
None of you really knows anything about Fonane except for anything that that your country's been at war with them for 100 years. Or well,
Okay.
Onyx and Blood's country at least. Okay. You guys want to do anything else, or are you guys gonna go to sleep?
Mm,
Can I
the song's
ask?
probably going to go to sleep.
No. Names, can I ask?
You're going to really have to stop that now that, I gave you a more appropriate name to call me
Yeah,
by.
but I kind of like calling you name.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask, and it's probably really rude, but your horns and your tail. I mean, What are your horns made of? I mean, is it like really coarse hair, or is it bone, or the other one, or cartilage? I don't know. I just want to know. I'm just curious.
That's a good question, actually.
Hassan, do you have horns or antlers?
I'm curious too.
No, they're definitely horns.
I'm curious. I've never met a tiefling before, and I just want to know.
What are the horns? Onyx, help. What are
They
horns
are
made?
They're bone.
Keratinized hair around a bone core.
All right, I say that. Those were words.
She just like looks at you like she has no idea what you just said. I do. She looks at you like you have no idea what you just said. Her intellect is not massively high.
They're hard and pointy. That's it.
Okay.
Giggity.
Worth. Okay. I just wondered. So. Oh.
Okay. I'm going to bed. Gaji's going to stay outside the door and keep watch.
Ulrich's gonna pull out his little hidden compartment in his arrow quiver and deconstruct the blue and black arrows and put them back in there. And then go to bed.
I'm right in thinking all four of us are sharing the same room, right?
Yeah,
Oh god.
it's bunk beds.
This is awkward.
Who's on top and who's on bottom?
Dibs on top, and
I
I jump
imagine-
into a bed.
I imagine Hassan is sleeping on the top on the other bunk bed, and his tail is like just draping off, swishing back and forth. Now that he can finally stretch out and not be fucking pretending to be an elf the whole time.
Who's on the bottom of whose bed?
I don't know.
Trouble is I feel awkward wherever I go. It would be weird to share a bunk with a 16-year-old boy whilst naked, and even more awkward sharing the other bunk with a tiefling, because then the 16-year-old kid could just look over and see me. Either is awkward.
The other option is not sleeping naked.
I'm sorry,
In
that's
a
not
room
happening.
full of men.
This is like the first time in like 25 years that I'm not wearing my ring. I can lay completely naked and let my feathers just go where they want to go without braiding them back.
You know there are blankets, right? Like you can just like.
Yeah, but I'm hot, so I'll go to sleep under the tiefling's bed.
Does this character have voyeuristic tendencies that I'm not aware of?
Her? No, she just she likes to be free.
Okay.
You've had to be like had your tail like bound up for freaking like however long you've been here. You get it.
Okay, tail and tits are two different things. Thank you.
But they are. As anyone will know, it's
Listen.
great not wearing armor.
Yeah. When any women will tell you that like the moment you get to take off a bra at the end of the day
God, yeah.
is like the most freeing moment in your entire life.
Yeah, she's gonna like strip down and go to bed underneath the tieflings, and then just pull the blankets up and over her. You know, my armor like heaped in a pile next to my bed.
All right. So you're sleeping under a bed. I guess if you're sleeping under Hassan's bed, then Ulrich is probably sleeping underneath Oswin.
Yes,
So-
I get the kitty.
All right, so y'all go to sleep. That wasn't important, like where you were. I just
No.
wanted to know.
Assassins come in the room and attack us.
Oh
Only
god,
the people on the bottom die.
no.
Perfect.
You wake up the next morning. You feel refreshed, except for probably. I was supposed to say Calorie. Oh my god. Except for probably Engyell, because you slept on the floor.
No. I slept in the bed. I just pull the blankets over me.
Oh, okay. In which
I'd
case,
be
I thought you
like a
meant that you were
rational human
sleeping
being.
underneath the
No.
bed, and I was
No.
like,
No.
okay,
No.
I guess that's one way to sleep naked.
No, if I was
Doesn't
doing that, I'd
seem
just
very
lay in the middle of
hygienic.
the floor and be gone with it. No, just pull the blankets over and then, without worrying at all, probably the first one up and getting dressed
Mhm.
as quietly as possible.
And so y'all wake up.
So does
It's
anyone have
the
any
morning.
plans for this morning? Does anyone need to go talk to anyone?
I have
Shopping.
a couple things I need to take care of.
I could go pick up supplies from my other place. A couple things I could take, maybe.
I gotta check in with someone. If you made it out of wherever the hell we came from, Talessa. Nailed it. I've gotta go check in on someone, see if he made it out to Talessa. But other than that, I don't want to go meet my mother, so free to do whatever.
All right. Well, I don't have all that much to do. Can let you guys run around and do whatever. So.
I mean, if all of our jobs aren't going to take very long, we could just travel together, safety and all.
Sure, that's fine with me.
Casey,
Yes.
are there any contacts of mine in Sherrig?
No.
Okay.
There's not a really big underground in Charred because it's kind of the hub of Tyronian law.
Right.
Find the biggest amount of underground work going. It's where they need it the most, where the people feel the most repressed, man.
It's truth.
Well,
True.
the city is mostly nobles.
Got to build an underground rebellion.
Even like those like, oh yes, of course we're far higher and mighty for this stuff. Even those guys got inkling for magic. They're like, got to get that good magic drug. That's what I reckon.
They could just go to freaking
Got to get that contraband.
any of the other cities.
Not anymore. They can't.
Nope.
Well, they can't go to Talessa.
Nope.
Nope. All right, so why don't we start with you, Oswin?
Okay, I need to go visit the Rossi house that's here in Sherrick.
You know what it is?
Not really. I imagine it's with all noble houses, though.
You could probably find it.
How?
You know that like the whole fucking city is just noble houses, right?
Would I know what he's looking for?
Well, there is a poor area where like the shopkeepers and shit live. The where you would not know where he was like there's a lot of really big noble rich people houses in this city. Like every noble in the world in the entire country has at least even if they have a house somewhere else, they all have houses here.
Did our shit get dropped off?
It's not in your room, but you're still in your room, so
Did Gaji make hoots at any point?
oh, he probably would have like really early in the morning, but like they would have been like soft hoots.
Soft hoots. All right. Well, Hassan's gonna check outside the door
And
retrieve Gaji.
There is a nice smell wafting from the room across from you.
Well, it smells like breakfast. Hassan and Gaji are gonna go pig out.
You walk into the room. It is a like breakfast buffet, and your clothes are there neatly pressed with your dagger on top of them, and there are 4 sacks of money sitting on chairs around the table.
I take my sack of money. I count out 50 pieces and I give it to Hassan.
You were supposed to be giving me 75. We agreed on.
Nope.
You keep changing that number.
No, first it was 150 in total that I would be getting, and then it changed to 175, and that's it.
Nope.
Fine, but you owe me.
I do not owe you anything.
So now 150. Beautiful. Perfect.
The
Guys,
rest of you,
Come
except
get your
for
payment.
Blood, have 100 now, extra cash. Gold, specifically.
Yay.
And I have my traveling clothes, and then Engyell takes the dagger.
Yeah. Hey, nice dagger.
It's the same as any other dagger.
uh,
They're all the same when you put them all the way up to the hilt into somebody.
true.
So it's a nice breakfast buffet. And you eat it.
Sure.
Hassan's gonna have Gaji eat first.
You're gonna poison the owl?
That's exactly it.
Dang.
Hassan is checking for poison by having Gaji eat it first.
Gaji eats some bacon and he's like,
Oh god.
Blah, I'm dead.
Yay.
Who would poison? What kind of monster would poison bacon?
The kind like this bitch ass queen.
True.
Gaji hoots happily.
Alright.
Wait,
Hassan's gonna continue eating then.
If she wanted you dead, she would have just done it.
She would have just asked you, right?
Yeah, probably actually.
You know, you don't live to be an old age if you just throw caution to the wind.
Right, especially not ones with dangerous jobs like you and I.
Exactly.
Alright, so let's go find this DeRosie.
Yeah,
Is that their name? I don't know. How
yeah,
many
DeRosie.
Rosie. Okay, sure. Let's go find the Rolos and let's go.
Well, I think I heard of them.
Yep. And the question is, you're going to be the last one.
Okay. Are you going to like try to find a guard and ask them where the house is?
That
or-
is exactly my plan.
Okay.
We all have our rings on, I assume.
I don't.
I have my ring on because I ain't fucking walking around looking like this.
I slept with mine on.
I braid my feathers back into my hair and then put the ring on, very sadly, and then I put my mask back on.
I keep imagining that like Engyell's mask is like a kabuki mask.
I keep imagining that Engyell's mask is like one of those like medical masks that they wear in Japan.
Two very different images of what Engyell looks like.
It's no, like it's just a very plain, like wooden mask. It conforms perfectly to her face, and she doesn't do, like the straps or anything around the side of her ears. It just pushes it and puts it on her face.
Is
This
it
guy I'm
her
dragging.
entire face? I always thought it was just the bottom of her face.
That's her entire face,
Okay.
I pictured it like this.
because it has the little like holes for the eyes, but that's about it, really.
Okay.
I keep imagining it like that.
Confirm external link. Yes, let's go. Yeah, that's basically almost close as it is, except it's wooden and not coloured.
Okay. So you are going to try to find a guard.
Should be easy enough, I would hope.
Well, you are in the palace, so should be. All right. I guess you just find a guard.
Yo, excuse me.
Don't think of that.
Did you just excuse me to a guard?
No one else was saying anything.
Yeah?
Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Yeah, my friend here is looking for the Rosies.
The
DeRosie.
Dorothy?
Yeah,
The
those,
DeRosie
yeah.
household.
Those guys.
Oh, yeah. They're on Baker Street.
Sweet. Could you Hey, I'm gonna look over it.
Ulrich, do you know how to get there?
Ulrich, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, I can get to Baker Street.
Right.
Well, thank you for your assistance.
They're the really big one that's like gold.
Oh goodness. Well, thank you for your help.
That sounds fancy as fuck.
You're welcome.
Let's go.
Well, they're rich. They're baron. They're like barons.
Oh, like they can't have babies?
No, like it's Baron DeRosie and his wife and their children.
As in, they're in charge of Talessa.
Yeah, they're in charge of Talessa.
Were.
What do you mean were?
And we walk off.
Yeah, then we walk off. I just kind of give that kind of like blank stare behind the mask, like.
You guys,
Poor
he's gonna
soul.
think we murdered the you know.
It's okay, it's only one guard.
Besides, we're not exactly allowed to stay here once we drop Princess off, are we? I mean, yeah.
I've gotta come back. You guys can do whatever you want, I guess.
Oswin's allowed to come back. Because he's,
great.
he's a human.
The angel and the demon get left in Finane, great.
Think the Queen's really letting me run off.
We'll deal with that, don't you worry. Can't let her keep doing that to you. So.
Anyway, so you walk through the city and it's very pretty. There's lots of everything looks really nice for a medieval-y town. Lots of lots of stone stores, brick stores, down some streets. Currently you're more in a residential area. Like you saw some stores yesterday, but you're more in a residential area right now. So it's a lot of really big mansions. There might be there's probably one on each side of the road per block. So you get to Baker Street. You get to Baker Street and there is a really big there's two mansions each across the road from each other, and one of them is like this big brick, like red brick kind of manor, and the other one is like white with gold plating.
Is that the place you're looking for?
Yeah, this big gold house. That's what the guard said. Oh, let's try there.
All right. Well, you want someone else to knock, or?
No, I should knock. And I approach big house mansion thing and knock. If there's a bell, I ring that.
There's like a pull bell thing because I'm mixing my time periods because I like those things. It doesn't matter. And the door creaks open and it's Manfred.
Manfred?
Manfred the manservant.
What are you doing here?
I came with the Baron?
So they made it out of Telessa?
Yeah. They're here.
Thank God. Thank Hieronius.
That's your people, right, kid?
This is he's by the way, you guys see him, he's like a very sullen looking, I think I said he was a gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah, a very sullen looking gnome in like a tuxedo.
Manfred the manservant.
Mm-hmm.
God. Can I come in?
Of course, Master Oswin.
May my companions come in as well? It would be rude just to let them stand out here the whole time.
He like peeks around you, sees your friends like standing down by the gate, and he's just like, fine.
Thank you for all your help, Manfred. And I slip him a gold piece.
He smiles at you, and he opens the door and like gestures to you.
Yeah, I want to go in after gesturing for the other three to follow.
Following inside.
Yep. I try not to stare down at the old gnome whilst thinking to myself, soon.
Gnomes aren't super common here, but there are gnomes. Like not rock gnomes or anything. Like not deep gnomes. The rock gnomes are there, but like not deep gnomes. But there are gnomes. They're not like they weren't expelled.
Cool.
Anyway,
do you want us to wait here, Oswin, or?
Where am I? Like, what room is this?
You're in the foyer.
Yeah, probably not a great place to wait. Maybe you should go to.
You hear loud piano banging from a room on the left.
Piano banging? My god, what are these people into?
No,
that's
someone's banging on a piano, like making loud
Oh, gross.
banging noises on a piano.
It's getting even
No!
worse.
Oh my god! Get your head out of the gutter. Jesus Christ. Hieronius H. Hercules.
I want to go open the door to the left just a little bit and peek in, make sure it's who I think it is and not who we
It
are.
is. It's the Baroness. She's angrily banging out a tune on the piano. There is a what?
I'm just gonna mute myself and being a 3-year-old child.
You
She had to
muted
mute
yourself.
herself.
And there is a female elf that you don't know sitting down, looking at her, perplexed, sitting at a harp.
Does this piano banging look like it's going to stop anytime soon?
No.
In that case, I'll just kind of walk up to the piano and look at it like I'm interested in what's going on. Make sure I'm within sight range, though, so she notices me just walk up.
Oh, she the other elf, the female elf that you don't know, kind of looks at you really confused, and the Baroness looks at like notices you and stops like hitting the piano keys and is like, Oswin, I'm so glad you made it out alive.
I'm glad you made it out as well.
Well, yes, it honestly wasn't very hard.
The town guard ended up getting most of them, and then the rest of them just kind of stopped being attacking us, and they all dropped back to dead.
That's strange.
It was very strange.
Wait, if they're all dead, or re-dead, I guess, then why did you come up here?
Well, it's a lot going on down there right now. The army was headed down there, a part of them, to check out the town, make sure it's still safe. Everybody fled.
It seems like now's the time where they need the Baron, though.
No, everybody fled.
No, everybody?
Everybody.
Wow.
Yes. Tethric is somewhere around.
Well,
And the Baron.
What?
And the Baron. Oh, and this is my daughter, Iliara.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Iliara like stands up and she kind of like walks over and she's like, "Oh, so you're the orphan that my father took in?"
Yes, that's right. I help him with his organization. He has many books.
Yes. Yes, he does. It's so nice to meet you.
And you as well.
She like opens her arms for a hug.
I'll oblige.
She gives you a hug and then she's like, "I'm going to go paint, Mum. I'll leave you to Oswin." And his she looks over and she sees that your friends are still kind of like hang out in the foyer. Who are they?
They're with me.
Oh, all right. Hi, with Oswin. You guys all see like a female, really pretty female elf like lean over, like you can see her like kind of like this through the door frame, and she's like, "Hi, everybody. That's with Oswin."
I just nod back at her.
Ulrich is waving. Can I have Manfred bring you tea?
Oh, that'd be lovely. Yes. I love tea.
Perfect. Everybody else?
I'm fine without thank you.
Sure. I won't say no.
All right, Oswin.
Yes?
Tea.
None for me.
Mum. Tea. No, thank you, dear. All right. Bye. And
I
she-
don't like this version of Iliar. She's not nearly as annoying.
Anyway, she
Talking to
I was
the
saying-
Baroness.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you know where the Baron is? I should probably check in with him.
Library. Third door on your right.
I should have guessed. Oh,
I'm
thank
so
you.
glad you're here, dear. Are you staying?
Unfortunately, no. We have a task we have to do.
You'll be back, though, won't you?
I hope so.
Oh, good.
Have more books to catalog.
Oh, good. I had hoped to show you around society around here.
And a
Make sure you're back
pamphlet.
for dinner. And the evening supper.
And she goes back to playing the piano like really aggressively.
Neil, simulate it.
I mean, I could. God.
Bong, bong, bong. Neil has this new thing he can do.
It's not a new thing.
It's a thing I haven't seen.
Yeah, that. Exactly that.
Music.
Brought to tears by its beauty.
It's beautiful.
I'm,
It really sets the mood.
Really
I'm gonna
quietly to
ignore
herself,
my-
like, there's clearly. Oh my god. There is clearly a Kellenvor of pianos, too.
I'm just gonna kind of ignore my companions and head to the library.
Okay.
They can continue standing awkwardly in the foyer.
Is
You're going to-
Manfred like standing with us, just real awkward like?
He was kind of standing behind you at the door really awkwardly, and then Iliara walked over and like told him to get tea, and then she walked upstairs and he walked off towards a door on the right. But not the third door on the right.
Give me a layout. What's this foyer look like?
It's big,
Uh-huh.
it's shiny,
Uh-huh.
it's very richly decorated in a Rococo style.
I don't know what that is.
You know Beauty and the Beast?
Yes.
You know the castle decorations?
Right.
That's Rococo.
Okay. How many candelabra are there?
So many candelabra.
We're in
Okay.
the Beauty and the Beast castle.
Why are you?
Neil, I love you to bits, but I will mute you.
It's so good though.
It is.
I know, but this is not the time.
Not the time.
Before it was perfect. Right now is not the time.
That's what you hear from the other room.
No, she's still angrily playing the piano angrily.
Thank
Are
you.
there other people around?
Right now? No.
Okay. Can I just like...
Don't you dare steal anything.
I'm
You
definitely
didn't steal
picking
from
a room.
Oswin's family? Oh my god.
Maybe?
I'm going with Oswin. Fuck this.
It's fine.
And what did you want to do, Hassan?
Just maybe, you know, listen. Candelabra are worth a decent amount of money. It's at least a few gold.
You have at least 150 gold right now.
I am used to living on the streets, goddammit. I need money.
What's Ulrich doing?
I'm peeking in rooms, just kind of hands behind my back, just kind of trying to look like I'm
Well,
not
they all
up to
have
any-
doors, so you can't really do it with your hands behind your back.
Well, I mean, if the door's cracked, you know, and all that stuff. I'm
The
just
only
gonna
door that's
close the
currently
door,
cracked,
walking
the
around.
only core door that's currently like cracked or open is the one is the door that Manfred the manservant went through, the door that Oswin just went through, and the door he just came from.
Okay. I'll walk away from the piano.
Okay, probably a smart decision.
Just whatever direction and room that is. I was wondering.
That's on the left. The other two are on the right.
Okay. I don't have anything else. I'm just
Okay, so
kinda
Oswin.
looking around.
Okay, Oswin, you and Engyell walk into the library, and the Baron is in there. He is covered in his customary bajillion glasses, all just sticking out of pockets, like
How many is
5
he
pairs in
wearing?
his hair. How many is he wearing on his face right now? 3.
Okay.
It's a big, really opulent library. There's even more books here than there were in Talessa. And there is and there's like one of those ladders, the ones that like it's really tall. Like it's a really tall room. So there's like a one of those ladders.
Are we talking Beauty and the Beast library?
Yes.
Does it roll around?
Yes.
Okay.
Both of those things. It's huge. The walls are books. The walls are library bookshelves. And the Baron is at a desk in the middle of the room, and he is reading a book.
I'm gonna walk up to the desk.
You get closer, you hear, no, that's not right, that's not right. Oh God, what could that be?
Can I see his book from where I am? Like, what's in it?
Yes.
Can I figure out what's not right?
I guess you can roll
What do you want to roll?
or roll me a history, I guess.
14.
You can tell that the book is about the book is about the myths of the founding of Cayeste, but you can't see from here what's not right.
Okay. I just walk up. That's an interesting topic.
Oswin! Oh, good. I'm so glad you're safe. I was worried. I know you were escorting the princess's handmaiden, but I didn't know if you got out in time.
Just barely.
Good. How did that go? Did you get her out?
She is safely returned to the castle.
Oh, good. Jolly good. He looks back at the book.
Well, it was good to see that you're well. I'll be taking my leave for a while.
Of course. Oh, you're leaving again. We just got back together. I needed your help organizing this mess. And he points, and you notice now that there's just a pile of books like in the corner that really need to be shelved.
As much as I would really love to go through all of those, unfortunately, while I was in the castle, I might have had a task assigned to me by some royalty.
Oh. Okay, well, I can't argue with the king, the queen, and the princess. They're above my station. So, you have to do whatever they tell you, I suppose.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh, good. Good, I know that the Baroness wanted to bring you out into society and show you around, and I'm wants to teach you how to play,
Pan flute, I think
piano.
it was.
Oh, yes, pan flute, but now she's got her mind set that the two of you will be doing piano duets. Yes. Did you meet my daughter?
I did. She gave me a hug.
Yes, that sounds like her. And then Manfred walks in with like the tea for one for Engyell, and he walks over and like plops down one in front of the Baron, and the Baron turns around and he notices Engyell, and he's like, "Oh, who's this?"
Oh, she's with me. She's going to be traveling with me for my task.
The Baron gets up. He is an elf, obviously, because his daughter's an elf. He stands up. He's pretty tall. Very dapper gentleman. Can't remember if I described what he looked like to you before, other than he's an elf.
I think covered in glasses pretty much nailed it.
Well, yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
He's got long silver hair. Yeah, it's tied in a ponytail, and he walks over and he like puts his hand out to shake with you.
I very tentatively put my hand out and shake his.
He shakes it vigorously, and he's like, "I'm Baron Darus. It's very nice to meet you."
The pleasure is all mine. How did you come by Oswin here?
Oswin? Oh, he came by us.
Or look at Oswin.
I was chasing a cat, and it ran into their yard. And so I asked for permission to go look for it, and from there we came to an agreement.
Yes, he's a very curious, interesting young man, and I thought to myself, my goodness, this is a boy that I can teach, and he told me he had no family, and I said, well, come be part of my family.
You are, you clearly have a huge heart, sir.
Oh, thank you. He takes off one of his pairs of glasses, puts it in his pants pocket, pulls a pair of glasses out from his shirt, and puts that on top of the other 2 pairs of glasses he's wearing.
She just nods it in. Like, sure. I'm afraid Oswin, we should probably get moving.
Yes, you're right. Well, it was good to see you. I'm glad you got out of Telessa all right.
Yes, I'll have to go back there eventually, and once the army clears it, it's my district. I need to make sure the people are safe. Didn't want to go in the first place, but bloody wife, He smiles. You can tell he doesn't mean it like that. Well, be safe on your journey. Do you need some money?
A little bit could help, yeah.
Oh, yes. He starts rummaging through his pockets. He pulls out 20 more pairs of glasses, and then he pulls out a change purse. He puts the glasses all on the desk. His desk is now littered with glasses. There's books and glasses all over that desk. He pulls out the change purse and he gives you 50 gold.
Okay.
And puts it around. He's like, be safe, my boy. If you can get any messages to me, be sure you do. Where are you going?
I'm sorry, I can't tell you that.
Fair enough. Confidential. I was young once, I understand.
Don't worry. As long as Kelimvor wants him safe, I'll make sure he comes back.
Ah. He looks you up and down and goes, wait, Kelimvor? Oh, yes, wait, Kelimvor. Yes. Ah, you're a priest of Kelimvor. I see. Priestess.
I will take either term.
Right. I see. Mask. Ha, got it. Confusing. Didn't even notice it at first, actually. Thought it was your face. Anyway. All right. Off with you then. Go on your young people's adventures.
Well, thank you for the spending money.
Of course, son. And he pats you on the back.
I'll get back as soon as I can. And with that, I walk out.
I go with the most confused expression under this mask ever.
As we walk out, I just kind of turn to Engyell. Yeah, that's normal. You kind of get used to it after a little while, but never completely.
That's he's a unique guy.
He's very, very, yes.
I think I like him.
Me too.
So no family, huh?
None to speak of.
So there are some to speak of.
There's one. I'd like to think that there isn't.
You prefer they were dead?
Or just not exist. Don't really care either way, as long as they're not part of my life.
Someone we should keep an eye out for? Like,
Probably not.
By the way, we're looking for Oswin. Like, hey, there's Oswin. You'd rather, I shank them or whatever.
It will probably be fine unless we actually go back to Rionne.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm reasonably confident.
Okay, well, at the moment I have a little bag of I told you so. So if I have to open it, just letting you know.
It should just be one woman who wants me back.
Your mom?
At that word, he kind of grimaces a little bit. Yes.
Just put my hand on his shoulder. I get it. Been there.
Yeah, it sucks.
I'll put my arm around his shoulder like a big sister, and then I'll walk him into the foyer.
I'm getting so many new family members.
Are you guys still in the foyer?
I'm wondering.
Hassan is.
Probably I've left, and we could say that I just round the corner and ended up back at the foyer. There's not a particular thing.
There's like a big staircase in the middle of the foyer.
Mhm.
And then there's there's behind the staircase. There's stuff. So I'll just say you walked around the staircase. You saw there was a bunch of rooms. You probably literally ran into Manfred
Right.
Try not
as he
to
was
kick him.
carrying.
He's only sure up.
He's so tiny. Let him be.
Yeah.
He's so tiny and grumpy. He doesn't like being a servant.
Did he give me the tea when he saw me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's really nice. It's a blooming tea, so it's got there's a flower in it,
Mhm.
and the hot water makes the flower bloom open, and that's how the tea gets released.
That's unreal.
That's a real thing.
That's
It is a real
unreal. So who's next?
Here's your cup back. They make real good tea, you know. Oswin.
I'm sitting here holding a cup that I was just handed, just like, I don't know what to do with this, so I just kind of awkwardly set it down on a table somewhere.
I awkwardly set my cup down on the table as well, not having drunk it. I'm like, sure.
Manfred also brought you tea, Hassan.
Hooray!
So, who's next on the hit list? Not Little. Oh my god.
I don't really have a time frame or anything.
Well, you're gonna go back to your place and pick up supplies, right?
At some point, yeah, before we leave.
We probably
Probably
want
got some things there I can hunt for. Yeah.
probably want to do that last thing, so we don't be carrying all this stuff around.
Yeah, I travel light and I don't have many things.
All right. If that's the case, let's go get them now.
Well, that's fine with me.
Lead the way.
Alright, should be easy. Just go back to my old place, Casey.
Okay. The church.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm picking up from the church, but
I don't know what you're picking up either.
figure it out. I'll ask you if I have things.
Okay. I'm sure you do. All right, you guys walk away from the commercial district, and there is a big church of Hieronius. It's very ornate. It kind of looks, in my head, the big church of Hieronius there kind of looks more like Westminster Abbey.
Cool.
So that's, you walk in, and Hassan leads you back towards a set of rooms.
Ulrich, not Hassan. Definitely not
Ulrich,
Hassan.
sorry. Ulrich leads you back towards a set of rooms, like back through the priest area and stuff. People seem to know him. There's some people, they're kind of like, they look and they see it's him and they're just like, oh, and they like go back to their stuff. He leads you through the back and into this big room, and that is Hassan's room.
Ulrich's.
Ulrich's room. Why do I keep doing that? Ulrich's room. How's it decorated, Ulrich? Do you know? Do you want to make it up, or should I?
You go ahead, because it's kind of my room, but like
There's a scratching post. There's a cardboard castle.
yeah, go for it.
Ulrich's room has a big circular cushion bed.
Oh my god, it's a pimp room.
Scratching
No,
post.
it's because he's a cat.
I'm saying I need there to be a beanbag in here. I just need it.
Nope.
God damn it.
Denied.
It's probably got a few plants in there.
Oh yeah, there are
Little
definitely some.
flowers.
There's
Cat-
some
catnip.
Little
catnip.
box.
Wheatgrass.
Kyle, little box.
Yep.
That one's
There's a litter box in the corner. Yep.
There's some it's very plush, but it doesn't look very homey. Is the way I would describe it. There's like very fancy touches, like really beautiful fabrics, and there's like drapings and hangings and like not hangings, but like wall hangings and stuff. And
There are bodies hanging from the ceiling.
no, definitely not that. There is there's an archery target with a lot of holes in it.
How big is this room?
It's a really big room. The queen's trying to entice him to stay. Like, she wants to keep using him. So she gave him a really nice room, but it's in the church, so no one will ever see him.
Yeah, she makes sure I don't really feel like I'm in a prison, you know?
It's in it's actually right next to the church. The big temple is right next to the palace. Because it's actually the queen's personal temple of Hieronius.
Wow.
Yep. Nobility is allowed to come and pray here, but they get to only go to the front part of it. And only nobility. So, yeah, it's a pretty big room. There's like an archery target. There's some plants. It's nice, but it doesn't look like very like homey.
I'm gonna put up my paintings
Okay.
with my arrows like I usually do. I'm just gonna stick them in the wall to hang the paintings.
What are those?
Well, I picked those up in Tulesa. You know, all that. Anyways, you guys make yourself at home. I'm just gonna grab a couple things, and then we should be on our way. And
Hassan's gonna just absentmindedly just start chucking daggers at the target.
Okay.
He's making himself at home.
yeah, it's fine. I don't even acknowledge it. It's fine.
Do you want to roll to hit?
I just imagine this really awkward, like Hassan is looking at Ulrich, just throwing the daggers, not breaking eye contact the whole time, just...
Keep practicing like that, and you'll be real good one day, mate.
You know, it usually helps if you look at the target. Because otherwise you're just throwing into darkness and you could be hitting anything.
That's good advice.
I think that's like throwing things 101, right? Keep your eye on the target, keep your eye on what you're throwing.
Yeah. One of us can teach you. It's fine.
I can teach you if you want. I mean, I got plenty of time. I'll
I
go
think
over
we
and
can
like
go
grab
both
his
fuck right
like
off.
his elbow and his arm, like begin to like pull his arm in so he's throwing things properly and turn his
Nope.
head round.
Just because you know more about me doesn't mean that you get to suddenly start touching me more.
Well, you know, someone has
Still
to
no
improve your
touchy
aim.
rule.
Someone needs to improve your aim. I mean, come on.
My aim is just fine, thank you.
Sure.
Oh, poor Hassan can't shoot straight.
Excuse me, I just rolled a 19, so go fuck yourself.
Yeah, but the armor class of archery target is like 20.
Absolutely fucking not.
So what are you trying to get?
I'm gonna get some clothes and some rags and stuff.
Okay, you definitely have those.
Yeah, I'll pick up the like finer cloth that I would have to like get oils from leaves and stuff as I do.
Okay.
And
For when
if I
he
have
wants
any
to gag
vials.
people, you know. Tie him up.
Some like if I have any extra
He's an
stuff
assassin, not a kidnapper. What?
that I use for like taking care of my armor, shit like
Oh,
that,
yeah,
I'll
of
grab
course.
that. If I have a vial of that, if
Yeah,
I have
you do.
health potions at all, I'll take those.
I don't think you have any health potions.
Okay,
They don't really do health potions
cool.
so much.
I'll take some more arrow supplies. I'll have like I'd probably have them all like taken apart. I'll have sticks. I'll take some of my supplies.
Brought you a stick.
Bitch,
Bitch like stick.
I got you blue.
I got you, Blue.
Blue arrows.
Blue arrows.
Hassan's a hoe.
I got you blue.
Thanks.
Sorry.
And unless I can think of anything else off the top of my head, that'd be it. Unless I have like a pouch of money sitting in there that I could use for supplies.
No, you have all your money on you.
Yeah. Got some money on me for sure.
You have a decent amount of money on you. You can use for supplies.
Yeah.
Are you guys making me do a shopping episode?
Pretty much, but it's in my
Fuck
house
no.
because I don't know what I own.
I'd say you got a decent amount of stuff from your house.
Cool. All right. Won't run out of arrows anytime soon. That's pretty much the important thing. Especially since things are getting a little bit more dangerous.
All right. Names, what about you? What have you got to do today?
I don't fucking know. I was going to go wander around and just see if there's anything to buy.
You want to go shopping?
Yeah. I mean, listen, I have some spending money, and we're going to be on a long road trip, so.
Right.
Some nice shops around and stuff. I could probably show you around. You guys never been here? I mean,
No. I've never been here.
Me either.
In case it wasn't obvious, this isn't exactly the kind of place I want to be in.
well, me neither, mate. But here we are.
Yeah, well, you kind of fucked up on that part.
You're right. Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, let's put it away. So, what are you looking
But
for?
what way? I haven't even taken anything out yet.
Yeah, I agree. That was fine. I
She
deserve
just-
that.
Rolls her eyes behind the mask.
You're really perverted today. You need to stop having your mind in the gutter.
Better. I am so goddamn tired. I have a brain like a 7-year-old. I'm sorry. I mean, is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Not really. Maybe some more string, a few more bells, maybe some caltrops or ball bearings. You know.
They are good things to have. Maybe we get stuff like rope and chain and manacles, just in case we find anyone we need to take with us or deal with.
Rope I have, but chains and manacles are not very good for the road. They're a bit heavier. They kind of clink around and make noise. Not really my style.
I look down at my armor.
Right, not my style. If you want to go buy it, that's fine. You still have some money. Not much, but you have you have money.
I have some.
I'm not buying that shit.
That's fine. I mean, I do have rope, so I mean, if you were looking to buy more things, is all. I mean, all right, let's go get your things.
Okay.
If you want, Casey, I'll handle it just off air. Basically, Hassan's just going to be buying some strings, some bells, and probably some caltrops and ball bearings.
Okay. You find all those things and you buy them, and I will send you how much money they cost altogether.
Yeah, there's like a chart in the PHP or some shit.
Yeah,
for all
I'll look at it later. I don't want to deal with it right now, but I will tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you guys are heading back to the palace?
Nope. I've got to go do mine too.
Oh, you're okay.
I've got to go to the Temple of Canvor to check see if my friend made it here. You guys are welcome to come, but I know that Temple of Canvor is not for everyone.
What do you mean by that?
Um,
Are they racist there?
no, not a lot
Is
of
that
people
the fair part?
are. Not a lot of people are comfortable with death the way I am.
Yeah, I dish it out all the time. That's fine. I go.
I'll come.
You asked if they were racist, but you just follow me right into the Church of Erroneous. You idiot.
You know, maybe there was, I don't know, maybe a little bit of DM fiat there where I didn't really have a chance to say, maybe I don't want to go there, but you know what? Hey, fuck it.
I think death is probably the least racist of all because everyone
takes
comes
everyone,
to death.
all that,
exactly,
yes,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. All right, okay, well, I don't know if we were going back there, but okay, I'll take them to the whatever Temple of Hieronymus is here. Of Canvor is here.
Yeah, the Temple of Kelmvor and the Temple of Ironius are nowhere near each other. The Temple of Ironius is actually, there's like just like in Talessa, there's like a little church district because there are so many gods and so many churches, but it's like very small. There is a small church, like all the churches are smaller, like one-room buildings, kind of.
That's cool.
So you see a very nice chapel, and it is, it's Gothic, and you can tell it's Kellenvor.
Sweet. Yeah, I guess we rock our way over there.
And I mean Gothic like the architecture style,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like
okay,
Gothic
yeah.
like
There's teens hanging out outside the church, wearing their big pants.
Big pants and like ginormous black t-shirts with band things on them or something.
With
Yep.
chains on their pants.
Chains and like chokers and like black hair. Anyway, yeah. So yeah,
Spiked leather armor.
Yeah, we walk straight in there.
Okay. You walk in there, and there is like a back room, like a little one, like an office you can see off to the side. And there are some priests over by the altar.
Oh, I'll go straight to one of the priests. Excuse me, brother or sister. I don't know who I'm addressing.
It is a female priest. She turns around. She has a mask on, like you.
Sister, I'm looking for someone from Telesser. His name is Charles. He may have come in the last day or two.
Charles.
He was part of some pilgrimage thingy that I don't remember the name of because
We were expecting him, but we did not see him.
Did anyone make it from Telesser in that they have a name for this pilgrimagey thing, but I don't remember what it's called.
Oh,
A Mecca?
No.
Did you write it down? Because I don't remember what I called it.
Revelation.
Oh yeah, the revelation.
Yeah.
I do not know. He was the only one coming from our church.
I know. I just wanted to know if anyone who were on Revelation came.
I can't tell you. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
You could always ask around at the other churches.
I guess so, but he would have come straight here.
Yes, I'm sure he's fine.
I know. I mean, either way, I know that he'll be fine. But okay. If he does make it here, can you tell him that his friend Engyell was looking for him? But she's missed him again. She's gonna be busy for a while, just in case he turns up.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I basically turn and leave.
Okay.
That was it.
Was it? Everything
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah, I mean, apparently every year, the priests from all the different churches pilgrimage here called Revelation, and Charles was supposed to be leaving the day the outbreak started in Telesser. I don't know if he made it out.
Well, if you get any leads, we can go looking for him.
No, it's okay. I mean, we were just going to meet here and then head over to Valor, but it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Okay, so we're all done, right?
Believe so.
What time of day is it now?
It's like afternoon, probably like 3 p.m.
Well, we have, I assume, the rest of the day. What do we want to do?
I'm sure we could go get something to eat, maybe.
You want to wine and dine in this beautiful city of Cherrig? She says with the biggest amount of sarcasm.
Well, I mean,
The sooner we leave, the better.
yeah, well, we gotta wait on the princess to do all that, so
You don't know if she's done or not.
I
we can go
mean,
check. She said we'd be here a day, so
do you know what? If this is our almost last day of freedom from, impending doom, let's go have something to eat. Let's go have something nice for once. And then let's go.
You guys go turn to go find a place to eat, and you see it. There's like a bunch of people over on a street, like gathered.
Nope, I don't want to get involved. Let's just go eat some dinner. Who's there? What kind of grouping is this?
It just looks like a crowd. Just like they all look excited. You can they're like a couple streets down. They're all like gathered at the edge of the street. You would know that the street they're gathered on is like the street to the palace, and you hear music.
Apparently
Ulrich would know. Ulrich would know that that's what the street is.
Oh, do you think this is the the princess who is making her way?
Could be. Sounds about right. I mean, we can go look if y'all want to, but I don't really care what comes in and out of the palace but me, so, you know.
I'm with you on that one. So, dinner in Hassan?
Fuck no.
Oh, no, wait! Dinner should be on Oswin.
Yeah, he's the fucking royalty here.
How about people pay for themselves? It's a novel concept, I know.
If that's the case, I'm going back to the palace where apparently we have free meals.
No, Oswin, come on. I saw. Come on.
Why? Why should I have to pay for everybody?
Because,
You guys are trying to get the 16-year-old to buy dinner.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
Because, you're the only one who's not going to get arrested if we get caught.
What does that have to do with anything?
Fine. Okay, fine. I will use my pittance to pay for our dinners. Alright, fine.
I can pay for
praise-
my own dinner.
No.
Praise Kalimvor and all that for paying for my dinner.
Olathander. I don't really know which one's answering my call these days, so let's
Sounds
go
like a
eat.
party line.
Let's go eat. Alright.
We eat somewhere spicy.
Spicy? If that's your thing, sure.
It is canon that Hassan likes spicy food.
I have no opinion. Sure, let's go somewhere spicy.
Alright, spiciest place in town, alright.
Fuck yes.
Ulrich, you know that is a restaurant called the Spice House.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's look, I didn't name the place, alright?
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Sure.
Also, to clarify, Hassan is leaving Gaji outside. He is not bringing an owl into a restaurant. That is just unacceptable.
Well, mate, it's probably a nice restaurant, so they wouldn't let you do it.
It's a very nice restaurant.
I mean, they're letting you in, aren't they?
I am quite well kept, thank you.
You better hope that nobody has an allergy to fur.
You shut your mouth. We're in public.
What? You're wearing furs. Look, right there. See? It's on your pants.
I am not, actually.
Oh.
Or allergic to feathers. And she kind of like absent-minded.
Is that the
like,
thing?
You can be, yeah. You can be allergic to feathers.
Mm-hmm.
Learn something new.
You guys walk into the Spice House. It's a very nice restaurant. It's
Everyone starts
wearing,
sneezing.
everyone's wearing fancy dress, and you walk up, and there's a maitre d' and everything.
It's because of all the spices, guys. Come on.
Yep, this is a perfect place for you and I to be.
It's 'cause of all the damn pepper in the air. You
Yep.
guys, it's not
Nothing to do with fur or feather allergies. Not at all. They just can't handle the spice.
What happened?
I was making a joke that people were going to be allergic to the fur on Ulrich.
I know. I heard that.
Wanda said that as soon as we walk in, everybody starts sneezing.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't hear that. Yeah. No. You walk in, there's a maitre d' and everything, and he's like, you walk up to him, and he's like, "Do you have a reservation?
No.
How many in your party?
4.
It's gonna be a 20-minute wait.
Oh, that's fine.
Name?
Ooh.
Name
Intent?
is DeRossi.
Oh, DeRossi. He looks at you. Okay. It's gonna be I have a table for you right now, actually.
Oh, how wonderful.
Wow, kid.
Right.
I lean over and like, and this is why you should be paying for dinner.
Oh, I know the queen, and I don't even get tables that fast here.
Oh.
You know the
You didn't give her name.
That was not. I wouldn't have said that.
with
I know.
we're with Her
ask.
Majesty.
As he sits us down, I just slip him a gold coin.
Oh, thank you. Your waiter will be with you shortly. Here are the menus. Here is our wine list. We have our own sommelier and a pastry chef all the way from Arenu.
Oh my god. Okay. Suffice to say, we order something hot and spicy.
Hassan is ordering whatever is hottest on that menu.
Yeah,
Your waiter
same.
comes by and says that the hottest thing is called the hot tamale. It's not actually a tamale, that's just what it's called.
I'll take that, please.
Okay.
Chill, please.
All right.
You're going to have that as well?
Yeah.
Are you sure you can handle the heat?
Chef's choice.
Today that is a fresh fish caked in spice.
Sounds wonderful.
Right, yeah, one of those two here. Yeah.
Yes. It's called the spicy fish.
Yes.
Yeah,
I gathered
our
that
team
from the
is
name
not
of it.
our team is not super creative at names. And anything to drink.
What's the most expensive shit you got?
Well, if you'll look at your wine list, sir, our sommelier recommends the 30-year-old Sauvignon Blanc.
We'll have a bottle of that for the table and some water and some milk, please.
Do you have whiskey?
Don't be
Whiskey.
racist.
What? I'm not. You have hot things and the milk makes your tongue better.
The
In case you can't handle the heat and I'm gonna look at you.
Do we have whiskey?
Yes.
Yes, we do. We have fine whiskey aged in a beer barrel.
I'll have that as well, please.
All right, sir.
Thank
And
you.
he walks off with this.
And some milk.
Yeah.
Don't
Milk
be
is good for
racist.
spicy food.
Uh-huh. That's why
That
I
is
ordered it.
actually a thing.
Yeah.
Now.
That's
I
why I
know.
ordered it, in case someone can't handle the heat. She
I was
says, looking
making
at
a
the
joke,
tiefling.
guys. I was making a joke.
Ow.
Why? Because you're a cat?
No.
You're just feeding your own stereotype, man. Don't do it.
Well, if it's funny, it's funny. I mean, what am I going to do about it?
That's fair. The waiter comes back and the hot tamale is like it's actually a really, really spicy chicken. And there are with greens.
Sweet.
He gives one of those to each of you, and each of you gets your spicy fish. And he brings out a bottle of the Sauvignon Blanc, which I think is actually a real wine, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not fancy. That sounds like a thing, though. Yes, Arch. Okay.
Great.
Anyway, so and he brings out the wine and he brings out 4 glasses. He pours some wine into each of the glasses. A little bit less than 2. This is like Europe rule, so 16 is the legal drinking age. Pours a little wine into each of your glasses. And then he puts a whiskey down in front of Hassan. Puts a glass of milk down in front of each of you and a glass of water, and then he is like, will there be anything else?
Is there live music?
Yeah, actually there is. There's a band, there's a stage, and there's like a band playing jazz.
Oh my god. I need to leave right now.
Smooth jazz.
No. Last time
Perfect
a
dinner
character
music.
last character had this accent, her jazz died horrifically and is now in the 7 hells. So nope. Change the channel. Carry on.
Hassan's just gonna start digging in.
Yep.
Okay.
same.
Everybody but Hassan, roll a constitution.
Well, technically, spice isn't hot. It's just irritation. so it's not actually like you're eating lava.
I'm still having you roll a constitution. It's really, really spicy.
I'll take it. That's fine, but he should take it too because it's not actually fire.
I said that it counts.
That's so lame.
I think it's funny and I like it.
So lame.
Don't argue with your GM.
I will argue the hell because right now you put smooth jazz on with someone in this accent. I can't do it.
Are you saying that Americans can't enjoy jazz?
You all,
I'm saying
you all,
this character can't do live jazz.
you all enjoy. You all have an easy time with your food. It is just the right amount of spicy.
Yay.
No kick. It has got a kick, but not a painful one. And the wine is very, very good. Probably all wine is like the same, so who cares? Hot take.
I mean, accurate.
The whiskey is very strong.
Fuck yeah, it is. Puts hair on your chest.
It's a fiery whiskey too, so it works really well.
Ooh, ooh.
We got a little cinnamon in it. What? Where did...
He's going to get fireball.
No, it's not that. That's... Anyway.
Don't worry, we're good. We're good. You made me had a craving.
For Fireball whiskey.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I like Fireball, it's good.
Yeah.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
Ah.
Straight down.
Oh, what a hero. What a hero.
Oh, man, back in my day, I could chug one of those.
Yep. Oh man, I had some fireball times.
I was not a Fireball girl, but
Alright, I pay for the bill and we leave.
Roll for Fireball.
it costs you 30 gold, the whole thing.
Yeah, pay it.
It's a lot of money.
I give no fucks.
And you go back to the palace. And I think, can we take a 10-minute break real quick?
Of course we can. We're taking a 10-minute break. We'll be back soon. And we're back.
Hooray.
Boop, 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 boop.
Hello.
Hit it. We've just eaten dinner. It's the most amazing thing ever.
Hey. Food. Oh my god.
Could I go visit my mom? We don't know where she is.
You never asked anyone where she was, but you assume she's got to be in one of those fancy houses. You could always ask somebody.
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
I'll do our painted it. Yo, excuse me. Turn it back on. This shit works so well.
He looks back at you and you guys and he's like, "Oh, you're back. What did you talking about? The DeRosies used to be in charge of Talessa." It's been worrying me. It's been worrying me all day.
I have a new question for you.
Okay.
I'm trying to find in 10, the family in 10. There should be it's the queen's best friend. Trying to find her family.
Did you come up with a last name for them? I can't remember.
In 10.
Oh, in town. Okay. I thought you were saying in town. And I was like, a family in town, that's really not a lot to go on. Okay.
It
the
technically should be
family.
like in 10 Engyell, but yeah, sure.
Okay. In 10, yeah, I know where they are. Usually she's in court. Her family, she and her family live, a few blocks down. Pinkish tone, like a rose toned house.
Can you give us a road name? I'll look over at like L'Oreal.
Oh,
sorry, Ulrich.
Caledonian Road.
Yeah. Sure, I know what that is. I got you. Let's go.
Okay.
And we just leave the guard.
Bye. Sorry about all your questions.
Okay. You walk over to Caledonian Road, and there is a very large, or two houses, One of them is kind of like a, not like pink, but like kind of like a rose issue.
Oh, cool. I haven't.
What you looking for?
Well, I've never met my mom's family, her husband and my brother. So if it's the last time I'm here, I probably should bite the bullet and say hello.
All right. You want us to wait outside here? We'll wait and then, be here for you when you come back.
Being what she knows. No, it's fine. You can come.
You sure? I mean, I don't want it to be strange if you have, 3 strangers with you the first time you're doing this thing. It's an important time. I mean, we can stay outside. It's fine.
You know what they say, nothing is stranger than a stranger.
I am basically a stranger to them, so. Okay.
Oh, then they're not really family, are they?
No, but he shares my blood one way or another, so.
Eh.
I mean,
Blood
not.
doesn't matter
At
that
least I
much.
don't think the angel part of me, anyway. Whatever.
Blood
Yeah.
doesn't matter so much.
No, it doesn't.
According to people, I have demon blood in me, but that's a load of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not exactly an angel either, so. Okay. I can meet you back at the palace if you don't want to come.
I mean, if you think you're safe, then yeah, we can just leave you here, but, you can take your time and we'll wait, like, just outside here if you want.
No, I'll meet you back there. I don't know how this is gonna go, and you probably shouldn't see a cleric of death cry, so
Oh.
I mean, I have the mask, but it gets really awkward behind the wood with all the tears and stuff, so it would be kind of weird.
That kind of sounds metal, to be honest. The cleric of death cries. What?
Sure. Okay. I'll meet you back in our dorm, I guess.
A wonderful little slice at the fancy life. Yeah, I'll see you back there.
Won't be there for too long.
Wouldn't want to be.
She's just gonna take a couple of steadying breaths, and then she's just gonna walk straight up to the door and knock.
Okay.
She has to remind herself she's a cleric of death and she should fear nothing, but she's terrified.
The door is opened by a male, a human male in a like a butler's uniform.
Oh God.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for. Insert mom's name here.
What was your mom's name again? You named her.
I know, and I think it's a pretty name, but I can't remember what it is. Hang on, it's probably on her bio somewhere. Mom. Entrina.
What is it?
Entrina.
Trina.
Oh, drop it into dirt chat.
Okay.
And apparently I have a brother too, but I don't remember what his name is because you named him.
I remember his name.
You decided I have a brother. That wasn't me.
Yep.
And it's not Ulrich. My heart is broken.
Nope. Sorry, you're not even a little bit tabaxi.
Oh, it's terrible. As we said, blood doesn't matter, right?
And Ulrich, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not even a little bit child of a god. Anyway, the servant says, and Trina, is she expecting you?
No, not really. I'm only flying through. This is a really rare visit of mine. I've seen her in like 14 odd years. I'm just gonna take my mask off.
Oh. Yeah, let me come inside.
Thank you. Yeah, she walks in.
Please keep your mask off. We don't want to frighten Malcolm.
He's delicate. I'm like, oh no.
He's been sickly.
Oh. Okay. I guess I'll wait to talk to Trina before I go talk to him.
Yeah, I think it's better that you do. And he walks off and leaves you in puts you in a sitting room.
Cool.
It's very nice, very elegant. A lot of pink tones.
I feel sick. This is way too pink for her liking.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that horrible salmon pink?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
My idea for like the nobles, like furnishing style is kind of like Louis XIV aesthetic. So.
All right, cool.
If you've seen Versailles, like think like those kind of colors, like those pinks and those blues. Yeah. So. After a while, your mom walks in, and she looks the same as you remember her, kind of like you, older. There are lines on her face now, and she looks at you and she's like, Engyell, what are you doing in Charig?
Kind of got caught up with the princess.
The princess?
You know, you would know, she's off to marry some prince somewhere for the sake of the nation.
Yes.
Yeah, I am helping to escort her there.
Oh, that's nice.
Not so. I don't know if I'll be able to make it back. I've been told. Basically, I'm not welcome back.
I'll talk to the queen. Maybe I can help, but you shouldn't be here. I'm happy to see you, don't get me wrong, but Kelvin doesn't know that I have another child.
She looks surprised. You didn't tell him?
You know the law. You know.
Does Malcolm know?
No, he doesn't know he has a sister.
I'm gonna put my mask back on. I just thought you should know that, well, you don't need to worry about me anymore, or your secret, because I'm probably not gonna make it back, so.
I'll always worry about you. I love you, Engyell. I didn't want to give you up. I had to keep my position. You understand, don't you? I had to send you off. And it broke my heart. And she's like crying.
I
It's just how
understand.
this world works.
But it's not the way it should. Do you know?
No, it shouldn't work that way.
And yet you're helping it to be that way.
I was scared. I was young. What was I supposed to do?
I don't know. It's the way the world is, but it's not the way it should be. And if you can't help persuade your best friend of that, you can't even tell my brother. Well, just the way the world is, huh?
Please stay safe, Engyell. I do love you.
Do you want me
write you if I
to?
didn't love you.
Do you want me to see if there's anything I can do for Malcolm? My father may be who he is, but I've chosen to give life.
Oh. I suppose. Yes.
Then you should lead the way, Trina.
She looks pained when you call her that. But she nods and shows you upstairs to a room, and there's a 12-year-old boy in bed, and he seems quite tired, and he's puffing a little bit, and he's very red. Like, he looks a little, like, ill.
I'm going to,
He kind of looks like you, but he's got, I remember, what color's your hair?
black.
He's got blonde hair.
Being that this is a kid, and he's a proper kid,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take my mask off and just sit next to him and take his hand. You're Malcolm, aren't you?
Yes? Who are you?
My name is Engyell. I am a friend of your mother's.
Oh. You're so pretty.
You're pretty too. You have really good cheekbones. But your mom
Thank
says
you.
you're sick.
Yeah, I've been sick. Like on and off. Last couple years.
Well, I'm not exactly a doctor. I am a cleric of sorts. But there's no need to be afraid of me. I'm not saying I can cure you, but I might be able to make you a little bit better. Are you okay if I try?
Yeah.
Okay. Sit up. And I'll pull him into a big hug, and then I'm just going to do the whole kind of... close your eyes.
Okay. He
I'm-
closes his eyes. He does that thing that kids do where they like squeeze their eyes really tight.
Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna use
I know he's 12, but he's been sick his whole life, so he's
Yeah.
very...
Are you about to murder the fuck out of this kid?
no. I'm gonna pray to whichever one is listening.
Okay.
Hey, Dad, Uncle. Is there anything I can do here?
You hear Lathander,
Yeah.
and he says, yes, there is an herb that grows in Fonane.
You want to give me a name, description? Because there's probably a lot of herbs. Please don't give me the running around on this. This is my brother.
I won't.
Thank
I
you.
deal in life. It is called... Excuse me, hold on. Ooh, jeez. All right. It's called Valentinium. It is a purple flower.
Valentinium. It's purple. Is it common or rare?
You'd find it in the forest in Fonane.
Thank you.
You are welcome. And then he's quiet.
After that, you, like, with the kid with his eyes shut a little bit, like her wings unfurl just a little bit. And I'm gonna just at least pump some of this healing light into him that she can do. In fact, no, she's gonna dump it all into him. So in theory, I know it doesn't do anything, but this is what she would be doing. So she's gonna drop all 3 of her healing from being Angel Girl into him. So it would just be 8 healing.
Okay. I'm gonna say that for flavor, he kind of, you know that he like his reddening goes down a little bit, and he breathes a little bit easier.
Can I open my eyes now?
I make sure my wings will fill back up. Yeah, of course you can. Do you feel a little better?
Yeah. I do. Are you magic?
I'm a cleric. I have the best kind of magic.
Oh. I read a book once that there was a thing, like a person, and they had like really cool magic. Like they could do fire.
Well, some clerics and some paladins can do fire.
Oh, that's what mommy is. Mommy's a paladin.
Yeah, your mommy is a paladin for sure. Maybe when you grow up big and strong, you can be one too. But for now, you got to get some rest. I need to bring you some more medicine, but I will be back.
Okay, lady.
I just plant a kiss on his forehead and put my mask back on.
He gives you a hug.
I give him a really big hug back. And then I let him go. And I take Entrina out of the room, because I assume she was there.
Yeah.
Your
She was.
Your son needs a flower from Fernane.
Oh. How is that? I guess once the trade route's open, once the princess is married, I can try to get
I will make sure it gets here.
you. Oh, Engyell. And she pulls you into a hug.
I push her away.
She looks hurt.
So she should. You will do more good if you try and talk to the queen out of this insane plan of whatever it is she has.
The marriage? I don't see how that's insane.
No.
Peace between this and the...
No. The magics, the people like me who have to wear rings every day, who can't even tell their brothers that they're brothers, who can't be acknowledged by their own mother on the street. You need to change for those people. Because I have 2 friends right now who can't walk the streets because of who they are. Now, I don't care because I don't care because I don't fear death. But they do. One way or another. They can't get exposed. They're too important. I'm gonna take my ring off. I have a hood.
Your mom looks shocked.
See? I even have to hide from you who I am. That's not okay.
I knew about your feathers.
I know.
I'm shocked you still wear it.
I have to. Talk to her. If you really want to do me any good, talk to her.
I'll see what I can do, but this has been a law for 1,000 years that...
I shake my head and I walk out. You know as well as I do, laws are mad of bullshit.
She looks sad.
I don't see. I'm too busy, like, tears just like streaming down the inside of her mask. And she's just gonna walk straight back to their room.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You go back to the palace and you go back to your room.
Yep. And I, as soon as I get anywhere near our rooms, I just take my mask off.
Mm-hmm.
I throw my ring against the wall. Then go walk back into our rooms.
You threw your ring against the wall outside of your room?
Yep.
Okay. You guys see Engyell walk in, no mask, and and she's not wearing a ring, so you can see her feathers.
How'd it go?
Not great. I think I may have been a bit more of a bitch than she deserved, but not great. Her husband doesn't know anything about me. My brother doesn't know who I am, and he's sick.
What's wrong with them?
I don't know, but Lysander gave me a cure, so I'm going to Fernane and then I'm coming back. But I am done with hiding who I am. Done with it.
That's probably best done when we leave here.
No. I can hide my feathers well enough under my cloak. People don't tend to look at me because of who I am, what I am. And if they do, I don't care anymore. I'm not hiding who I am. You two should, because you will probably get yourselves killed. But I have a little bit of latitude. But I'm not hiding who I am.
Okay. What did you do with your ring?
It's outside there on the floor if you want it. It's yours. Sell it, pawn it.
Hassan goes to grab it. He puts it on. He takes his off and puts it on.
You now look like Engyell.
But with red hair and not feathers.
Yeah.
This is going to be very useful. Thank you. Hassan goes back to laying down.
Just
Having
try not to
multiple-
profane my
Wait,
church.
did you take it
okay?
off and you look like yourself now?
Back in the room, yeah.
Oh.
Try not to profane my church, okay?
I'm not doing anything
I
of
know,
the
just-
sort. It's just useful to have multiple identities.
That is true. And I don't mind sharing mine with you because I kind of trust you not to fuck me up. Right? And she gives that mocking, like, angry smile.
I mean, if it comes to it, it depends on the situation. Sure, yeah. You got this.
You profane my father, I will probably have to kill you. You know that, right?
Your feather or your father?
My father.
Oh,
I
I
mean-
thought you said I thought you meant your feather for a second there. I was like, that's a little bit weird, but okay.
Oh, well, I mean, you can't pretend to have my feathers, right?
Yeah, I mean, I could do minor. I could do things and have feathers, kind of.
She just, like, laughs. Okay.
Well, not right now because this fucking shitty ass barrier. But I am
Well-
adding that to the character sheet.
Go for it.
7 needed.
I'm removing mine. I'm not doing this
Ring of
anymore.
Disguise. All right, so Ring of Disguise, Hassan Elf.
Ring of Disguise, Engyell?
Yep, and then human, right?
Yeah.
Asmar, but yeah, human.
Well, that's what the Ring of Disguise makes you human. Or look like one, rather.
Engyell, human. Beautiful.
Well, if you need help with anything, all
Um,
you gotta do is ask. I mean, I would, see you guys on your way and all that, but I'm kind of forced to go on this whole thing too, so I'll
well,
be around.
we're all here. I'm just looking for a purple flower called Valentinium or something, so this should be in a forest somewhere. We'll find it. And then I'm probably going to be joining you coming back here, so at least you won't be alone in that part.
Yeah,
Sure about that.
yeah.
I
Fuck
am.
that. You guys can come back. I'm staying far the fuck away from here. Fuck this place.
Yeah.
Fuck the queen. Fuck this whole goddamn country.
Well,
Not the people. The people are fine, I guess.
Yeah, Oswin, you
so-
seem to be fine.
No, fuck Oswin. Oswin's shady as fuck.
Yeah.
This coming from a guy who lives in the world of shadiness.
He's so shady, he's sitting in the dark inside wearing sunglasses, and we're like, holy shit, that dude is shady.
You're from the world of shadiness? I think mine's shadier than yours.
Wow. Shots
You know,
fired.
shady is different from world of blackness or whatever the fuck. There's black and then there's shades of black.
I just gotta yawn and unbraid my feathers.
It's no matter.
So,
so,
are we just waiting on the princess?
Seems like it.
I'm going to go eat. Again.
You just
And
ate.
indeed, and
I want more.
Oh my god, how can you eat so much and stay so thin?
I'm not eating all of it. I'm going to put some of it in the bag.
I know, but you're always
Oh.
eating. I mean, you look great for someone who eats a lot. I mean, if I eat too much, I can't even fit in my armor.
Must be all that running from guards.
That must be true.
riff
think-
raff,
you
street
think I
rat.
get caught by the guards? Good joke.
Now I'm imagining Hassan in like an Aladdin type
Yeah.
situation where he's running from the guards. Going
Hassan is
running
better
through
than that.
castles.
He wouldn't get caught.
be too hasty.
Hey, you mind if I come with you, mate?
Rather tasty.
For what? Food?
Right, yeah.
I don't give a fuck. It's right across the fucking door.
Well, yeah. I
Walk in the hallway and then there's
trying to
another
get your
door.
privacy, you know? All right, let's
I
go.
don't care. It's just gonna be me and Godshi sitting there eating and pocketing half of it.
All right.
We're in the fucking palace. I'm gonna take every fucking advantage I can.
Oh, yeah. You know, I'll see you. Go do it.
These are small things, small ways for me to give a big fuck you to the queen.
All right. That's, yeah. You go do that.
I mean, you could do it personally too. I heard rumors. You and the queen. Listen, none of my business. But hey,
I heard those rumors too.
Oh, yeah. He chuckles.
What are you talking about? What rumors?
but nothing. You're too young to know about it. Don't worry.
No. If we're old enough to say it, he's old enough to do it and say it. Come on. No, we're talking about, Ulrich here fucking the queen.
Yeah. I mean, basically.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So.
I've heard that one. That's a funny one. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Oh my god. Yeah. I'm not asking him that now. I'm here.
Do it.
There's so many good rumors about you. Mage Slayer, you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
There are rumors that you were fucking the queen. There are rumors
that
you
you
were
have 3
fucking the
dicks.
king.
I don't want to know if what I was asking is true, but the rumors are out there.
I mean,
No,
I kind of want to know.
I'll pretty much tell you no on that one. That's a strange one. I don't know why that would be a thing. That has nothing to do with.
Oh, so you're fucking the king. Okay, all right. No, it's cool. I understand.
I mean, I don't know quite how tabaxis work, but I'm pretty sure you don't have 3 dicks, so.
No.
Okay.
Do you just kind of supplement the tail? Use that for? I mean, that's kind of.
Well, I mean, my tail's kind of small, mate. So no, I don't really do.
Oh yeah, you got kind of the stumpy thing going. Okay. I mean, tieflings. It's a little. All right, never mind.
Sure.
You can tell me about all that later.
No, don't worry about it.
Am I starting to did we start to ship like Ulrich and Hassan? Are you like hitting on him? Like, how do you fuck? Can you fuck someone with your tail? Cause I can. I want to find out about that later, Hassan.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Fucking show off here.
I mean, listen. I'm not saying that I have 4 legs, but I have 4 legs. Okay, don't worry about it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry.
It's not really a kickstand. It's more just a table.
Oh my god.
You're really horrible. Yeah, you should work on your talk about around the children.
I cast magic missile on myself.
One in each ear.
Putting myself out of my misery.
Yep.
Yeah, all that's real funny. Yeah.
I assume we're just waiting for the princess. Oh, I was thinking
We're eating.
maybe we should take the princess out through the sewers.
You want to? I agree. That's going to be funny as hell.
Couldn't we
you
just
tell her.
have...
You tell her.
Of course. I have no problem telling her that.
Why would she not use the ring earlier?
Oh, because she was worried about getting caught with it, I assume. I mean, to be fair, we got caught.
What if she wears your ring?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
She might as well.
That's a good idea.
I was.
What if I wear your ring and she wears my ring?
No.
No?
No. She's
I mean, it'd be funny.
Her gait is feminine. Your gait is very male. So.
Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess. Not that I'm checking your gait out or anything, but you clearly hold yourself as a.
You're all heathens. Are you all into tieflings? Jesus Christ.
Do you want to touch tail?
Touch tail.
Touch tail.
I don't have a tail.
Click.
No, I don't.
Oh my god, Hassan's getting it today.
No.
Ulrich's hitting on him. Engyell's
Hip-hop
hitting
I'm
on
not
him.
hitting on him. I'm not hitting on him.
Oswin's throwing up in the corner.
I'm gonna leave this adventure just to go live with the DeRosies.
Oswin's like, I'm
Can I
done.
join you?
Everyone on this adventure wants to fuck each other, and I'm done.
What do you
I
think
just wanted
happens?
to-
What do you think happens when someone brings you blue?
Oh my god.
Hey,
Okay.
She didn't
Ulrich, I
want
brought you
blue.
blue arrows.
Okay, so if we take her out through the sewers and we give her my old ring. I mean, people don't like looking at clerics of death, so she'll have a bit of an advantage for a while.
To borrow. She can borrow the ring. I keep it.
Sure, it's your ring. I don't care anymore.
I care. It's important.
Whatever.
It's also kind of, made by someone that I give a fuck about, so.
Yeah, about that. No hard feelings or anything, right?
That depends.
I mean, he's alive somewhere,
Well,
right?
Depends on what exactly.
Not
I
dead.
mean, I'm here to talk.
Well, he didn't exactly tell me whether or not I should fucking hate you or not, so.
Well,
If Steve tells me that you're a fucking asshole, then, I mean,
Oh yeah, go and Steve. Okay.
well, to be honest, mate, you kind of got to trust me because I don't think you're exactly going to tell the Queen that Steve is alive because that'll fuck over Steve, right? And you
Yeah.
kind of got to trust me not to tell the Queen that you're with him. So, I don't know. Maybe I can earn that from you, huh?
sticks and stones.
I'm sure I'd get a nice little reward for turning you in right now.
Oh, yeah?
Oswin,
You want to race
how
down the
about,
hallway, see who hits there first?
Oswin, how about we go find out
Fuck
about the
over your
sewers?
friend, sure.
Anywhere but here. Let's
Yep,
go.
let's go. Me and Oswin are gonna go check out the sewers because fuck this conversation.
I
that's
suddenly
fine.
found.
We're
I've
gonna be
suddenly
eating.
found my love of sewers.
Yeah, me too.
Oswin and Hassan are either flirting or having an whose dick is bigger contest, and I'm
You mean
not
Ulrich?
sure what's going.
All right.
You are
Ulrich
so
and
bad at
not
things
Oswin.
today.
Not Oswin. No.
I am so bad at names today.
Oswin's way too.
Ulrich and
innocent.
Hassan are either flirting or having a whose dick is bigger contest. I'm not sure which it is, and I
What's the
need it
difference?
to stop.
I'll kill you first. No, I'll kill
I'm
you
giving
first.
you
mate.
the
No, I'll
out
kill you
to make
first.
this stop, Casey. Please just make them stop talking.
Oh,
What they
so
do in their
anyway,
privacy.
you guys are arguing and talking about going to the sewer and arguing about whose dick is bigger, and maybe you want to whip them out and compare them. And suddenly, you hear you I'm assuming you put the owl out like always. You hear the owl making noise, and it's the princess.
Hey, are you ready?
She walks in and she walks into them arguing about the whatever, and she's just like, what?
Oh, hey, princess. Don't worry about it.
I think they may have a little.
All
Let's.
business.
It's
That's all.
Yeah.
Are you leaving? Take me with you.
Yep. I'm very happy to leave right now. Me and
I
Oswin are ready to go right now.
I thought you notice that the princess is wearing she's got a big sword strapped to her back, and she's wearing nice armor and traveling clothes, and her hair is plaited down her side.
That's a big fucking sword.
Yes, I'm aware.
You wield that? That's your weapon of choice?
Yes.
Well, I'm a little bit put down, actually. It's discouraging.
Is everyone just in awe of her ginormous sword?
I walk out the door.
I think hers is
Already,
bigger,
let's
mate.
go.
Okay. Right. Yes. I'm gonna put my mask back on. Okay. So we've had an idea.
Yes.
We're gonna go out through the sewers, and you're gonna wear
Oh,
my
gross.
disguise
But
ring.
okay. Oh, are you not wearing it?
She just shakes her head and pulls her cloak a bit further over her head to conceal the feathers in the top of her mask. Nope.
All right.
Take
Well,
it.
if that's what you want, put the ring on me.
Sam?
Can you not stand like that? That's really awkward.
Just give me the ring.
Okay. Here you go. All right, Oswin. Now make sure. All right, you have to
I
execution.
put the ring on.
Execution. No, buddy, you have to be on one knee. You have to execution.
No,
Fuck.
buddy.
I'm already engaged.
These young people these days, they don't understand tradition.
You actually notice, you guys would have noticed that she actually is wearing a nice, a diamond ring, and also one of those Celtic, heart rings. And what is that called?
Clonda?
Yeah, the Cladog.
Oh.
I don't know.
I know what she's on about.
Yeah.
Has a heart. It's 2 hands holding a heart with a crown on top.
Yeah, if you're taken, you're supposed to have it turned inwards, I think. There's like a whole law.
Yeah.
It's not a law, but like a rule.
Well,
What?
it's only really come about since like some TV things. But yeah, like you do it one way for loyalty and one way for love.
Oh, is that true? That's only.
It's- I
Well,
think
I like it anyway. I kind of
It's
think
pretty.
it's beautiful.
It's pretty.
So she's got one of those too.
Okay.
But anyway, she puts it on the other hand, and she looks like Engyell. Does it work?
Yep. You look, well, death clericy. Wow. I do look kind of
No,
scary.
it only changes like her face, and like if her skin tone was different, it would change it. But you guys, I think, have about the same. Well, you might be paler than her.
Yeah, it wouldn't do like the mask or nothing, right?
No, it doesn't do the mask. The mask is all Engyell.
Wow. Huh.
Well,
Nothing. I guess I just kind of didn't realize how terrifying I look sometimes.
oh, do I look terrifying?
You do to me.
She like turns to the guys and she's like, "Do I look terrifying?"
No.
I mean,
It's kind of hard to be scared of things when you kind of live on the streets.
It's really funny actually because like Engyell is like a little bit scary, but she's also incredibly beautiful.
I'm not really antagonized. I don't know. There's plenty more
I don't-
scary people
I
than
don't
in yeah.
like your mother. No offense, but like
None
your mother.
taken. My mother is terrifying.
Mm.
I told
Very
you
fun
we
to
were going to
antagonize,
leave at
though.
some point
Oh,
in the
yeah.
next day or two. So
We are leaving now. Come
okay,
on. Sewers, you must know I'm right.
no,
Okay.
I'll
I'm the
try
prince.
to-
No offense, but I'm the princess. Why would I go to the sewers?
Yeah, I don't even know the sewers.
Yes, no one really goes to the sewers. They don't really go out of the city, so I don't understand why you'd want
Maybe
to.
they don't go out on the city.
Does the castle not have an emergency escape route?
No, but
We
are we
do
going
not
up or
want
are we going? We're going not going up, right? We're going south towards
No.
the southern bridge.
Yeah. Well, this
It's
city's
night.
right
We can
on,
just walk out.
the city is right on a river. The sewers must
Right.
open out into that.
No, why would we do that? That's disgusting.
I think that
Where the
there's
hell do you put it all? Do you just like put it in the nearby fields? Like, oh hey, there's a bunch of.
We
never
have
mind.
we have it.
Or does it go into some sort of portal somewhere and goes into some other like dimension? Because ew.
Yes, we have a poop dimension. I don't know. I never considered the sewers, but they don't dump into the river. That's unsanitary and disgusting.
Most,
That's why you drink
Common.
upstream.
Yep, it's very common. It's what most cities did.
Into the river?
Yeah.
That's
why you drink
oh
upriver.
my god! But that's how like the fucking like tuberculosis outbreak happened.
Yeah. But that's how
They don't
all
have
work.
water purifying plants, so they're
That's why you make wisdom rolls when you're looking for fresh water.
Yep.
I mean,
They're-
you also have magic that creates drinkable water.
Yep.
yeah.
Nature rolls, rather.
Okay, so if it doesn't open onto the river because these people are like some sort of health freaks, it's also where you drink beer, by the way.
Yep.
Pull that shit out. Okay.
And it's funny because the doctor who discovered that dumping poop into the Thames was making people sick was also like he also would not drink alcohol, so I guess he was kind of fucked.
Yep. He's boned.
Also, his name was Jon Snow.
Cool.
Fun facts. Anyway, sorry. I was just
Fun
reading a
facts
book
for
about that.
everyday use.
Well, you know what? If it's ever trivia night and they're like, who discovered that dumping poop into the Thames was a bad idea, you could be like Jon Snow. And now you know.
Okay. If they're health freaks, then yeah. Sewer's probably not gonna work.
I mean, I'd say there's already been precautions taken, and then we have our own with the ring, and yeah, I think we're good.
Okay. Then I guess we just try the old-fashioned walking out the back door.
Yeah,
All right. Let's
mean-
do that.
I'm pretty much allowed to come back and like leave as I please, you know.
You are.
Yeah.
I
I mean, We got you. You're fine.
Maybe you does she have a cloak? Like
Who,
one that
the
she could pull over her
princess?
head, yeah, like a hood.
Yeah.
You might want to pull that over your face a little bit.
Oh, yes.
You can make people very nervous with that face.
All right, if you say so. And she pulls the hood a little bit tighter.
Okay, we're good to go. Yep.
Can we leave now?
We leave. We're leaving. We're going. We're walking.
You told the queen that we're leaving in like a day or two, right?
Yeah, I said sometime within the next, within today or tomorrow or the day after. So,
Great, we're leaving now.
Yeah, we leave now.
all right, just let me leave a note that we've
No.
left.
Nope, don't.
Nothing.
Nope, don't.
All right.
The less of a trail you leave, the better.
She'll know where we are. Don't worry.
She knows where we're going, and if she appreciates your security, she'll leave us to it.
All right. Whatever you say. You're the guards. I'm just the chattel.
I hate that word. We need to give you another name when we're traveling.
Sabine. That's what I usually use.
I find that really hard to remember.
I like it. I've spent a couple days trying to remember it.
Yeah.
Really? Sabine was...
I really struggled remembering that name.
All right.
Also, that's known name of your handmaiden, inverted commas, right? So we need to travel onto something else.
All right. How about
Sabrina.
Ellie?
Like that teenage witch.
The what?
Sabrina.
How about Ellie? It's simple. It's easy to remember. Sounds common.
I know, I kind of like Sabrina.
All right. Whatever you'd like.
Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, Sabrina, let's go.
All right. Whatever you... let's go.
We're gone. We're leaving now. We're walking out the back door. We are walking out of Charig. Fuck
Can
this.
you guys call me Salem?
Oh my god.
Saturdays are cancelled.
That's it.
Hassan kills Arik.
Get the fuck off this channel. Rocks full. Bloodthirsty Prophet rocks full. Everybody dies.
All right. So you're gonna head down towards
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna say you can get about. Let's see, on horses it took you a day to get here. Did I get this far? So yeah, that's about how far you can get within. But that would take a day. But it's late, so you probably would want to stop around here.
To be fair, we have been awake all day.
Yeah.
That's fine by me, as long as we're not staying in the city.
Yeah.
Fuck this place.
You leave the lights of Charig far behind. You know, you're having a great time not being in Charig. You feel like your magic is at its full strength again.
Hooray.
Thank God.
You mean if any of us used magic? That's illegal.
If any of you used magic, it's illegal, obviously. I don't know if you...
Oh,
My
yes.
magic's not illegal.
That's true.
My magic
I don't know.
is sanctified by gods.
Most of it.
Go ahead and tell the
All
queen
of
I'm
it is.
using magic. I don't know. Just, what are you gonna
Oh,
do?
right, all of it. That's what I meant.
You go ahead and tell the queen I'm using magic.
So, Oswin, what's your story?
Getting right into the meat of it.
Yep.
Story time.
What's the
time.
story?
What's
Well,
your story,
you
man?
see, 16 years ago, I was born.
Bullshit.
Inside check.
It all started 16
Okay.
years ago.
I'm not inciting. I don't.
No, go for it.
I will.
Alright, go for it.
All right, and Onyx roll deception.
Yeah, that's okay.
I was born 16 years ago. You believe I am telling the truth? Mostly because I am telling the truth.
Yeah, because you are. Yeah, there's no deception though. He is
Lies.
All right, so you were born 16 years ago.
16,000 years ago. Okay. 1600?
No, just 16.
1600. Got it.
And
Keep going.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
sorry.
go. Yeah. Hey, kid. Come over here real quick.
I'm
Uh-oh.
in the middle of something, but sure.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
Ulrich, he's telling a story time.
I'll tell you when I get back.
Well, you got time for stories. I need help with something.
Okay. I go off with Ulrich.
Okay, what's going on with Ulrich and Oswin?
All right, mate. You know the plan.
Yep. Okay. I change into looking like Ulrich.
That's
Okay.
that's strange. All right, come on.
I need a set of clothes.
What?
Give me the set of clothes you brought.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I
So am I taking it now to
Here you
believe
go.
that we now have 2 cats, 2 Engyells, and I don't know.
well, do you look like all like Tabaxi Ulrich or human Ulrich
Whatever he looks like
or
right
elf Ulrich
Elf.
rather?
Ulrich.
I
Elf.
can, no, hold on. I've got one better. I'm gonna take my ring off too.
No,
I'm gonna
that's such
take my
a
ring
bad
off. I'm
decision.
gonna take my ring off, and just for a couple seconds, the queen can eat it. And I'm gonna take my ring off and here, change into this.
The ring?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, no.
Oh, tobacco. Okay, I
Well,
changed.
yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. And then, if I take my ring off, you flip to the elf. Sorry, if I put my ring on, flip to the elf. If I take it off, flip to that. All right. Just follow what I do.
Okay, let's do this.
All right.
I'm watching this in utter confusion.
And
Like, what
No,
on earth are
you
you
can't.
two doing?
We're off a ways. You can't.
They're awful ways you can't see them.
and to
I'm gonna say you're in the forest, like in like the little copse of trees at this point.
Yeah.
While you're doing this, so they're behind some trees. You can't see them
All right. Let's go.
because I like this and I want to see it continue.
Okay.
They walk out from behind the trees, and there is Ulrich and Ulrich.
Something happened with the rings, guys.
Yeah, I don't know where Oswin went. I say
Yeah.
this in his accent, which I can't do out of character.
Okay, right, whatever.
This is a fucking joke, right?
No,
You
what
look
do you
like a-
mean?
You think I've got a ring that makes me into a tabaxi? You're a fucking idiot. Look. And I hold up my ring.
Okay, so what's your plan here?
But is it actually Ulrich Oswin's ring?
What?
Or are you holding up the hand that has the ring on it? I'm confused.
No, I'm holding up my ring with it off. Just
Yeah,
to
Oh,
He's
so
holding
then
up his-
you're a Tabaxi right now, and Oswin is an elf.
Oswin
No,
is a tabaxi
also a tabaxi.
also.
Yeah, they basically
Oh, so
will
you're
always
both
try and look like
Tabaxis
each
right
other.
now.
Yes. We're
Okay.
identical.
All right,
Okay.
okay, so what's your plan here?
What's the plan? What do you mean? No,
What-
something happened. This is wrong. That's me.
Oh,
and I'm
you know
me.
what? You know, one of the things I learned when I was being trained for my line of duty is if you're ever dealing with doppelganger types, you just take 2 daggers and you plant it in both of them. That way, just to be safe, you know?
Oh, you can fucking try, mate.
Well, I guarantee you that I'm probably
How
going to hit
about
one of
we
you a lot
don't-
easier than the other.
I'm going to put my hand out to Hassan, but not actually touch him. Like, I don't think we need to quite offer physical violence yet, but
Are you sure?
not
It's
yet.
very funny to watch.
It would be great to watch. Don't get me wrong, and I'd probably have great joy seeing you both there. But
I can hit him with the flat end if you want.
how about we don't do violence just yet? I can see through illusions. You two know that, right?
Oh, that's useful.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
So what's your plan here?
What do you mean? There's no illusions going on.
Yeah, there is no illusions going on.
We've got an issue, not a plan. I need your help to solve this issue. Help us.
What's your issue?
I gave my
Oh
problem.
yeah.
already.
I'm kind of with names here on how to solve this problem. But what's your problem?
There's two of me.
Are you just like mirroring everything he's saying?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look, I can put my ring on, and I put the ring on.
As he puts the ring on, we both turn into the elf version.
And then they both... I don't...
Okay, I'm done. Hassan just starts walking away.
The princess is like staring at you guys like,
Come on, princess, come on, let's go.
I
not dealing with this.
agree.
what is happening?
Just
You
keep
know
walking.
what? I think they're having the world's biggest cosmic joke. But probably
Where's
not the
Oswin?
right time. Oswin's one of those tabaxi kind of elfings back there.
What? How?
We're walking away. We're walking away.
Yeah, we're
I walk
walking.
up-
We're walking with the princess.
Twins.
I sit down around the camp and turn into my normal Oswin self.
Walking away.
You can come back. You can come
No,
back
see you
now.
guys. We're making camp elsewhere. Bye.
No,
Have fun with your
Hassan,
twinsy, whatever
come-
the fuck.
Hassan, come back.
No, we're leaving.
Hassan.
On the list of jokes, that's not one of them.
Princess, stay here. I'll go get him.
Hassan's walking. He's leaving.
I'm gonna go catch up after him.
You know, for people that are really trying to be stealthy, they both keep calling me princess, she says to Ulrich and Oswin.
Yeah, I mean, this really isn't our... This isn't really any of our usual gigs, I don't think. You might just need to give us a minute to settle into the job.
So anyway, I can tell you two my story since they're gone and apparently don't care. Though I'm only telling it once.
I'm gonna
so
go
they're out of
get
luck.
Hassan. That's the whole point. Hey, come on, go back. I think they're just goofing off.
Are you you sure you want me to do the dagger thing?
You know, I considered it, but I don't think Kenvor is actually calling them right now.
got
So...
hold
Oh no,
So
I'm not going to kill them. I'm just gonna, see if I can.
No, I don't think so. I think it's the same way we were goofing off yesterday with all of our magics. I think they're just...
Well, you know what? One that goes through illusions really quickly is, a dagger.
True. Touching them, they're a good way, but
Yeah, with a dagger.
how about
Or
we just
being able to see
should
through
just let them
illusions.
be. I mean, as I say, I think they're just goofing off. They're tired, fed up of this. So
In my line of business, goofing off usually ends up to having a blade in your throat.
That's why you antagonize the queen, I see.
we are screwed, and you're not here.
A 16-year-old.
You're not here.
You're not there, and second of all, when you're cornered, YOLO.
Exactly. I think we have a vague understanding of each other, right? So, just let them be. I think. Say, we goofed off
you
with
have a
magic
mace?
yesterday in there.
You have a stick, right?
I have a quarterstaff.
Yeah, go smack him in the head with it. Plus,
will that make you come back?
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Alright.
I'll get a good laugh out of it.
All right. We walk back, and as I go to sit down between the Ulrich twins, or Tabaxi twins, or whoever the fuck
Honestly,
they are,
I mean, Oswin is Oswin now.
as I go to sit down, I like stretch and just like smack them both in the back of the head with a quarterstaff at once, and they just put it down in front of me. I just smile over at Hassan.
What the fuck was that for?
You kind of deserve it.
For what? It was a good joke. God, if I cause physical violence to everyone, is it like for jokes?
It's a love tap.
Right.
It's a love tap.
You didn't take HP damage, so stop your bitching.
Yep. Just a love tap, boys. All right, come on, Oswin.
Also,
That's
what
up.
is HP?
I barely even left a bruise. I
But
didn't even
Oswin-
ruffle your hair.
I'm sensitive.
While
I'm sorry.
all this is going to be
I
going
want
on.
to hear. I want to hear Oswin's story, guys. Please.
Yes.
While
Anyway,
this is going on, God, she's flying around keeping watch.
I never met my original parents. My person who I called my mother had her son die shortly after she met me, and that is this form that you see. I've been living as her dead son for years. She knows. She made me always stay as a human.
Form.
Yeah. I am actually a changeling, and I sit and switch to Hassan, and then to Engyell, and then to the princess, and then back to Oswin again.
Wow.
Wait, can you go back to me for a second there?
Okay.
Sure.
Damn, I'm hot. All right, keep going.
I hit you with your tail.
Wow.
Touch tail?
And then I switch back to me.
Go fuck yourself, mate.
So, please don't. That's weird. So,
how often do you get to touch your own tail with your own tail?
Okay, I think we're veering away from the story here. Carry on.
Okay, sorry.
But anyway, it was not a good place to live, and so I decided to leave.
You got anything you're doing? You just wandering around?
That's a much longer story. So
we got the whole night.
Yeah, I guess
it is actually really late right now in the game, by the way, because you guys left at night.
That's fine. We have a while.
I get like your 8 hours of sleep. You don't.
It is late. I'll give you the short version. So
Sorry.
I ran away. I got trapped in the Shadowfell.
Ow.
There was a portal in the forest that I ran away to. I was pushed into it. After a while, I made my way out. While I was there is when I got my shadowy stuff. And so I'm trying to find the person who's capable of making such portals.
To thank them, kill them, or question them?
That last one for sure. And I'm not sure about the other two. Probably not thank them. I don't know if you know anything about the Shadowfell. It's not a fun place to be.
I assume I know a little bit about the Shadowfell.
Not really. People don't really like. You know that it. I mean, I guess like you know that it exists and that it's terrifying. That's about it.
It's a place of darkness. Of course I know.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you're a priestess of Kellenvor. You would know, actually. Yeah,
I know something about it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're undead there, so you know about it.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
It's verboten. It's verboten, however you say it.
Yeah, forbidden. Wow. So, you left on bad terms with your not mom?
We were never on good terms.
Oh.
I spent most of my days locked in a small closet.
Oh.
Under some stairs.
Harry Potter.
Wow.
You guys suddenly notice that Oswin has a lightning bolt scar.
He makes it appear on his head. Do you have a form that you consider yours? I mean...
I'm pretty comfortable with this one because I spent so much time, but this is my natural form, and I changed it to my changeling shape.
Which looks like what?
If you give me a second, I will actually put my real picture on instead of the one that's here. Choose file. Which looks like that. And for those who can't see the map, Oswin turns into a 5'6" humanoid-looking thing. He has pitch black eyes. He's kind of like agender. You can't really tell by looking at him. He has white hair, goes down to his neck, kind of frizzy all over the place. Super pale skin.
You look kind of like a ghost.
Stop that.
I do.
No, stop moving it.
Oh.
Where are you? Where?
Want to move it higher?
No, just it's fine. You know, if that they have a chance. Wow.
You're not from anywhere, are you?
I am from Elmas. That's where I was born. Well, probably not born, but it's where I lived from my
They're more
childhood.
of your people.
I've never met any of the other of my people that I know of. Though if they're like me, I would never have known.
That's true. I looked at you with magic, and I just knew there was something about you. Didn't know anything in particular.
That's probably just the sorcery stuff more than the shape stuff.
Yeah, I got the kind of dark, shadowy aura out of you, so... Wow.
And I changed back into Oswin mode.
Well, okay. Is there anything anyone else is hiding?
No. You all know enough to get... well, most of you, all of us in the guards know a lot about me. What do you got?
Me?
Any fun stories? Any goals? Things like that?
Well, you know about my deal with Lathander. You know that's Kenvor is my father. You know, I'm an angel of sorts. Apparently I'm gonna have wings, but I haven't done that yet. So, kind of scared too. I don't really know what's gonna happen.
I think we should all get some sleep.
Is your out? Does your owl friend have a name?
Kaji.
Gaji. Could Gaji stay on alert all night, or do we need to set up watches?
No, Kaji can keep watch.
Does Gaji ever sleep?
No. Kaji is a magical being.
Harsh. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'm just gonna lie down between the two guys. I was like sitting between, and just like put my arms behind my head and just put my cloak over my face. I'll keep my mask on.
Alright, puts his bag down by a tree and puts all his stuff down, takes his little dagger like he usually does, and climbs into a tree.
Matilde just kind of falls asleep on the thing around where everyone is.
I've got my ring on, by the way.
Okay. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Hooray!
Hoorah!
I'd keep going, but it's already past 12:30.
I am so goddamn tired.
Yeah, poor Blood needs to sleep.
So tired. I've just finished my coffee. I've forgotten what accent my normal accent is. It's terrible. Alright.
I think you're using it, so you're fine.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. I've done 3 completely different accents today, and I'm so confused. Okay, let's do wrap up. Let's start with Case.
I enjoyed getting to do the thing. I'm Casey. My Twitter is @childofgenevra, and my favorite bit was getting to do the bit with Engyell and her mom. I love breaking people's hearts. It's fun.
I love breaking her heart. It was cool.
How about Neil?
You can find me on Twitter @BardicMartin. My favorite part was our bad joke.
My favorite part too, jumping in right there.
So good.
Well, since you already said your favorite part, where can we find you on social media?
I already said that too.
No,
Not yet.
Onyx.
Oh, Onyx, okay.
Yeah, you probably can't, but if you're lucky, you can find me at Twitter @OnyxQWE.
Arch?
You can find me on Twitter @arch_DND, or more commonly on the podcast Twitter @TLDpod, because I'm on that thing all the time. And my favorite part was, I don't know. I kind of like the banter. Hassan is a very banter character.
You guys have a really good group dynamic going right now, I think.
Do we threaten to kill each other like every 10 minutes?
Yeah, that's not friends. I don't know
Doing
what
it
it
in
is.
friends. I mean, I do that to my friends all the time, you know.
I like that Engyell is like closet encouraging Hassan to just fucking stab people because it's funny.
Yeah, I think they share that. Engyell's just more practice at not hitting people.
Engyell has the inner demon. Hassan outward looks like a demon.
Yeah, I think so.
Truth.
It's beautiful. I think it's beautiful.
And Oswin is the weird naked mole rat race.
It's now Beano.
I don't think that's exactly accurate.
You're a shape-shifting naked mole rat.
I have
She's
hair.
a mole rat?
Ew. And blood?
You can find me on Twitter at blood_BTP, where you'll find most of the shit that I do when I do the shit. Tomorrow, the next thing I'm online is tomorrow I'm doing 1980s action cop, terribly bad 1980s kind of action movie thing on Skag's channel. I don't know how it's going to go, but it looks like it's just going to be me and Lash and Skag. It looks like it's going to be a real hoot. Other than that, check us out on Monday nights for Mondays Get Nuked, where we are literally starting the new campaign. Wednesday for Podgate Live and Uncut, and on Fridays for something else. Friday Night Spiced. We are not here next week due to someone going off and having a wonderful time and partying, which means that we are off next week. We are off on the Saturday and actually also off on the Friday. I'm actually taking a bit of a holiday where I will probably sleep because I'm so hardcore. Other than that, find us online at bloodthirstypuppets.co.uk or check out our podcast in the podcast links that are currently sitting in chat.
New episode of Lucky Die on Monday, as always.
Whoop, 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 whoop. So excited. It's going to be so good. Okay, the only other thing to do is to thank Kevin MacLeod for all the free-ass music and whoever else for the free-ass music.
No, it was all Kevin MacLeod today.
Fucking excellent. Thank Rionne for the intro and the outro videos, which you may see if I managed to fix the overlays properly today. I hope I did. Okay, is there anything anybody would like to shout into the void before I officially shut this down and go get some sleep?
New episode of TLD Pod comes out tomorrow, super late at night.
I already said that.
I'm saying it again because people need to shout it from the rooftops.
If Casey will send me her file.
I'll do it tomorrow. Chill.
Burn.
I'm gonna have a new laptop next time we play, so life will be better.
Good.
Hooray! Go buy Overwatch.
I can't afford it. I'm unemployed.
And on that note, we will shut down. Time of the Bar Bitches. Good night, drink up, and we'll catch you another time.